So,
And we are in game.
quick recap. You found a cave. You followed the woods. You found a cave with a river running out of the mouth of the cave. And a small, besides the river or stream, you found a dry place to walk. You entered, you found some, something that scared the shit out of the rats.
Mm-hmm.
You went a bit further, you fought a bugbear.
More like
In a big-
obliterated it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't even get an attack in, did it?
It
No.
did. I think like it hit me.
Oh, possibly.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
some of you got had a bad time. And you pulled the lever, and you heard. No, you pulled the lever, you heard some rocks falling. And then a bugbear came up, and you fought it. And now it's a corpse. That's basically it. So, are we ready to continue?
Ready as ever.
Ready?
Yep.
As we left, you were taking a rest. So, you have taken a short rest.
Oh. Do we get something for that?
Some characters have stuff that you get replenished at a short rest, like certain features you have that you can use it once per short rest.
Mm-hmm.
And also, when you do a short rest, you can roll your. Oh, what's the word for it in English?
We can roll like hit dice to like.
Yes, hit dice. And because every character has a certain number of hit dice.
Oh.
And that's part of the character creation. You get one hit. I think you have one hit die per level. And that hit die is the same die that you use for deciding your HP when you level up. And at short rest, you can roll your any number of hit die, and you get that much HP replenished.
Nice.
And your hit dice are half of the ones. Hit die up to half your level are replenished at a long rest. So since you are level 2, it means that at your next long rest, you're gonna get one hit die replenished up to in your cave. But you can never get more than maximum.
So
Who's
you-
injured?
I have 10 HP out of 12 at the moment, so I think I can do with that.
Yeah, that's probably gonna last you for.
The next encounter.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't like hurt, so
Oh,
I'm pretty.
oh wow! I forgot I
And
already have 2 spell slots used.
Yeah, those does not get replenished unless they explicitly say so that you get spell slots back at short rest.
I do. So
Then you do.
Actually, hold on. Let me check. I might have something for that. Can Keep going in the meantime. I'll look for that.
I look through my backpack and find the potion of healing. I offer it to Philip. I'm sorry, to Mr. Smidge.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I take it and let me add it to my inventory.
Mhm.
It would be even better if you drank it, as that would give you some HP back.
That was my intention, yes.
I don't like
Once
need,
per
but
day
thank
when you finish a short. Oh
What
yeah,
was
yeah,
it?
yeah. I have arcane recovery, so it says once per day when you finish a short rest, you can choose expanded spell slots to recover up to a combined level of 1, and none of the slots can be 6 level or higher.
Yeah, so once a day you can recover some spell slots.
Yeah, so I'm going to do the short rest. So I can also recover one one hit die from that.
Yeah,
Okay, take
It
short
was
rest.
Val who was missing hit points.
With the short rest. Let's see.
That was my only potion.
And it did nothing. Oh wait,
I
do I
think
need to
you
roll
have
the
to-
hit die? Because do I need to roll the hit die on D&D Beyond for that?
I don't think so. I think you have to like do manually the spells. You have to untick
The
the
spell
slots
slots
manually.
manually. Okay, so if I level 2, that means once a day I can recover one spell slot.
yeah,
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna untick that. And for the short rest heal, do I need to roll that myself as well, or?
yeah.
Okay. So that's like one hit die, right, for a heal.
Yeah.
Okay.
There
Short
are
rest.
ways to let D&D Beyond do it for you, but this is the easy way to just
Yeah. Okay. I'm
adjust it
basically
manually.
yeah. I'm back to max now.
Yeah. So,
Oh, I noticed Mr. Smidge put the potion in his storage and suggests perhaps he gives it to Mr. Val, who is still injured.
No, no.
Okay.
I'm back to full after the short rest.
Oh, my apologies. I thought that was your spell slot that you refilled. Okay.
Yeah, that's an extra.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the thing is, like, you don't use like potions of healing during like resting time. You use it when someone falls down.
Mm.
Because
Okay, yeah, it's an
otherwise they could die.
action thing.
Yeah.
or
Not to mention.
you can also use it like, oh, I'm hurt. I drink a
I mean, yes,
potion of healing.
you
Yeah,
can, but
but
it's like a waste.
yeah, we should probably save the potions for like emergencies.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah.
Sure.
Well, like when Val got knocked down by the wolves and then had to be fed a potion.
No, actually, it was Smidge that clutched the heel.
Yeah. Wait, was that a heal or was it a potion?
It was a heal spell, I
It
believe.
was like,
Okay. Oh, I thought it was a potion. That's fair. It doesn't matter, but yeah.
During the downtime, can I see if I can catch any rabbits or fish in the area to feed the party as a ranger?
like a cave.
Then you need to venture outside the cave.
Oh, we are deep in the cave. Isn't there a stream like with a? Could there be fish in the stream?
If you want to go to the stream and leave the rest of the party and go to the stream, you can try that.
By the way,
Yes,
did we loot everything in this room like that we could find?
Yes, this room is looted.
Okay.
Yes, and shortly away from the room, we can hear the waterfall. Yes, so I believe.
No,
No. Okay. Sorry.
you heard a big rumbling noise. You can't hear a waterfall or a scream anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bugbear came.
Oh
Mm.
yeah, you can.
Oh yeah.
Target or stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember you saying that the sound of the water changed. Yeah.
Mhm.
In which case, I will not venture away from the party. I'll just share
Don't
out
worry,
rations.
we wouldn't let you venture alone.
Oh yeah, we haven't stopped to eat yet, didn't we?
To who?
Like
Oh, you haven't been.
I imagine we haven't eaten for a while now, and it's been a while since we left the cart back in the woods.
I believe the rats will be hungry.
We ate this morning. I gave the rats some ham, and
Mhm.
like we have like explorer's pack. I assumed we like ate during the short rest.
Don't worry about the rats. They will tell you if something is up.
Okay, nice.
Alright.
That's perfect.
Okay. A quick
But we
question.
do appreciate people thinking about them.
I mean, what we would have done without them, you know?
Had a nice time. Not having one of your party members getting on the path to PTSD.
Yeah, but like they provide valuable recon. I would say that's a perfectly good trade-off.
I mean,
And, like-
honestly, so far they reckoned for us, I believe, like what, once or twice, and
Twice,
the second
found
time,
cats for us.
the first time they found goblins, but the second time all they found was traps.
Well, yeah, third time they found the wolves and told us what was in the cave.
They
Yeah.
did.
I mean,
The
they
rat-
didn't recon there; they just smelled them. I really think we're underutilizing them.
Yeah, they would be far more better utilized as rations.
It's the cat.
Yes.
Listen, man, if you want to get your head sliced while you sleep, it's your problem, but I wouldn't try it.
Yeah. Have you not learned from the pieces of cat we've been finding?
Exactly.
Well, apparently everybody eats cats. The rats eat cats. The goblins eat cats. The wolves eat cats. Everything eats cats.
Cats are really at the bottom of the food chain.
Yeah, really unlucky for you, huh, cat?
Cool. Can I send like the rats uh, forward to explore like where the rocks came off and
There
where
we go.
came?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many do you want to send?
Again, I'm gonna send two. One to like recon, one to relay messages back to me.
Yeah.
While
So-
we're doing that, about like the custom items that we found last time, the stuff for find familiar and the jade statue and the gem bags. Is there like an item description that we can use for like cost, weight, and stuff, or does that not matter?
I think, well, the bag of gems was like 50 gold pieces worth of gems, I believe.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, but I'm talking about like the cost isn't like the issue. I'm talking about weight because if
Oh.
over encumbers is an issue here, we should probably know early on.
I don't think
I'll tell you if something is if it's starting to get too heavy.
Okay, then I'll just put in a random number for now on the stuff on my inventory.
Given the 2 healing potions that were found in this chest, does anyone remember?
I have one.
Just ignore encumbrance
Okay.
for the moment.
Yeah, I think you were the one with the people who got the potions. Yeah.
Is it okay if I have one of these healing potions, please?
You gave one to Smidge.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, she keeps the other one.
No, I kept one on me, like in a way that you guys, if I go down, you can just pull it out and use it.
Thank you.
Because I'm the glass cannon.
You are, yes.
Yeah, I believe we went over that last session.
Okay, thank you.
The melee characters should keep it. So I need one because I'm the only melee guy. I think.
I mean,
I do have melee. I do use my sword sometimes, but I tend to stay back.
One. I could give you one if you need me.
I could give you mine if you think it would be better with you.
It's for now. It's good to know who has them.
Yeah,
Mm.
as long as we know.
Let's leave it at that and let's explore. Do the rats
Yeah.
come back? Because I sent them at the beginning of the short rest, probably. Let's just say that. So they have time to explore.
The rats are coming back. And they tell you that, yeah, we went down the stairs, up there, and they point.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so much water. So much water. It's like someone tried to, overswam this place.
Okay. So
But we managed to find a small bridge that went over the water. And we are good swimmers.
perfect. Thank you.
And there's a small bridge, and yeah, I think you should go that way there. I found something. I don't know who it is. But he looked hurt.
Ooh,
Okay. Perfect.
we should hurry
let's
then.
go. No goblins then.
Only dead ones.
Okay.
Goblins, bad swimmers.
Nice. Okay, let's go.
Nice.
So I relay to the other guys what the rat told me that there is a wounded person. It's a small bridge. The place is flooded, and only dead goblins down there. Let's go.
Yep.
Okay, lead the way.
I guess we can check the hurt person, see what the hell they're
By
doing
the
in the
way,
goblin
I
cave.
feel like I need to mention.
Mhm.
Apparently, Druid of the Swarm is it's not a canon D&D thing. It's homebrew by someone. So I went with Moon Druid.
No. A swarm druid is an official one.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
I couldn't find it in the D&D thing. I think it's from. It's
It's
not
from
official
it's
one. It's like the spores. The Druid of the Spore is official.
yeah,
But if
druid of the Oh, what were you saying?
Druid of the Swarm, like with
No,
insects.
yeah, I was thinking about spore druid. No, swarm is not.
Official apparently. Yeah, I believe it to be official too. I honestly don't know why it's not. Like it seems like such an obvious idea.
Hmm.
So I went with Circle of the Moon because that's like what I could select for my druid too. Just to keep in mind. Hopefully it's not a problem.
The druid of the swarm is still in playtest.
Is it?
Oh.
Unearthed Arcana. So it means they are playtesting it. So it's not official, it's in beta.
Okay. But I could still use it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
I mean, I'd assume playtest is being implemented, just not yet balanced completely.
Yeah.
It's part of checking. People can try it and then comment to see, is it balanced, is it unbalanced,
Yeah.
or is it just underpowered in general, or overpowered, or does something.
Yeah, makes sense.
They had in Tasha's they had a druid that can summon a fire familiar,
Hmm.
like a small dragon. And that dragon, you can use it to attack with your fire spells, and it adds damage die, but it explicitly does not add work on fireball. Because during playtest, they found that it's gonna be too powerful.
That's cool, but like druids can get fireball. I didn't know that.
This is a fire. This type of druid can
what-
get fireball.
Anyway,
Druids, depending on your circle, you get access to spells that are not in the regular druid spell book.
okay, perfect. I guess.
So that druid can still. So, but they removed fireball from that druid because that would be overpowered. Anyways,
Yeah, let's get back to the game.
Yes.
so you walk down the stairs, and you see that, look, there could be a waterfall here, but all we can see is water that goes almost 5 feet up, very deep. But you look up to your left, and you can see that, oh yeah, over there is a small wooden bridge. And the rat sits on your shoulder, and they point at the bridge and say, over there, over there.
It's
So
just
not
me or the
knowing
rats
that-
have...
So I just want to say, not knowing that, I just loudly ask, so, well, where do we go now?
Across the bridge,
What bridge?
the tiny bridge. How
London Bridge.
can we like walk on the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay, the tiny bridge then, and I point out to Biscuit.
I just want to point out the rats are oddly cooperative tonight.
I don't know why.
They're in a good mood.
They even got freaked out by the wolves.
Don't look into a gift horse into the mouth, or like a gift rat.
I walk up to the edge of the bridge and just sort of assess it and see if it looks safe enough to walk across for, a human-sized person.
You notice that the bridge spans 10 or 15 feet across, and it's just a few feet wide. So perfectly safe for a goblin. A goblin would have no problems walking over it, but you recognize that, yeah, if we go one by one, we can safely get over here. But we should avoid trying to hurt the bridge. It doesn't look that sturdy.
Yeah.
Turn around and say, no jumping on the bridge, guys.
Can I suggest something?
Because you also notice that the bridge has, below the bridge is a 30 feet fall.
Oh, like a 30 feet, like there's like 30 feet between the bridge and the water?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Wait, and like the water is like 5 foot deep down there.
The water is running one way. The bridge is going up on the side.
Oh, okay.
Like it's forking.
Okay. Can we see like what's at the bottom of the water? Is it clear? Can we like go across it and find something else there?
The water is murky, but it's not impossible to find stuff, but it's It's not clear and fresh water.
Hmm.
It's what you would expect of water in a damp cave.
Can we see to the other side of the bridge? Can we see this figure that the rats identified?
How long is the bridge, by the way?
10, 15 feet.
Okay, so we can't jump it to be safe.
I mean, I think you could, but like if you were really strong. And,
Yeah.
If you had a good run.
Okay.
Or if you just go one by one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go first, I guess, because like if anything attacks me, I can become like a swarm
Mhm.
of rats and kill it. Anyway, I move across the bridge.
You can hear the bridge croaking a bit as you walk carefully over it,
I move fast.
because it's not the widest bridge, so you take it carefully so you don't lose your balance, and you get to the other side.
Mhm.
And you notice how the tunnel continues, and a bit further it seems to take a turn left.
Okay.
Is the injured person there, Smidge?
Yeah, because can I look around? Do I see the injured person?
Are you following the road? The cave?
Not really. I'm just first of all waiting for my friends because I don't want to be attacked while alone.
Okay, I'm going to go on the bridge second. And like, even for a cat who's already walking on its toes, I'm still visibly trying to tiptoe over it.
Hmm.
And just get to the other side.
By the way, if any of them need help, I'm gonna try to like help them catch them as they reach the end of the bridge.
Hmm.
But I'm not stepping on the bridge. So just so you know.
You all managed to get across the bridge safely.
Okay, good.
Nice.
Yeah, I was just sweating there, like trying to figure out which one of us will break through the bridge.
Yeah.
So how's the visibility down the cave? Is it like good, or do we need like a light source?
Most of you have dark vision,
Yeah,
I do not.
but yeah,
and didn't you use torches already?
Mhm.
Yeah, we use because I don't.
We have torches.
oh yeah, right.
So I have assumed you keep using your torches.
Yeah, I didn't realize that
Ah,
we were still using torches.
it's fine. As you follow the tunnel
Mm-hmm.
carefully, looking, who's going first?
I think
I'll
I
go
am.
first. Oh, okay.
I mean, you
I mean, if
literally
you want
start
to,
with
you
it.
can. I don't. I'm not like. I don't have anything. If you want to go first, go first. No problem.
Yeah, I'll have a rapier, not rapier, a short sword in one hand and my torch in the other, and slowly walking ahead.
I'm going after her in case anything attacks her.
Yeah, I'm just going up with my short sword drawn as well. Not shorts, I am short bow.
I have my bat out.
You get to a cave. This large cave is divided in half by a 10-foot high escarpment. A steep natural staircase leads from the lower portion to the upper edge. The air is hazy with the smoke of a cooking fire and the pungent air of poorly cured hides and unwashed goblins.
Okay. I signal everyone to stop, and I try to look around to see any goblins.
I would also like to look around, and like with Sullivan.
Um, when the rat said only dead goblins, were they referring to this place? Because they said they climbed down the staircase.
No, that was the staircase from the room where you were.
Okay. Then I look around. I keep looking around for goblins.
And I
And you-
extinguish my torch, lest any goblins see the flame.
And
Then
you come.
I would
You
suggest
are
that
by
you.
the lower portion.
Oh, by the
I
portion.
mentioned that it's divided in half by a 10-foot high escarpment. You are at the lower portion.
Oh,
And then
so-
there's a small natural stairs that goes to the upper half.
Oh, okay. I was thinking we're at the top portion.
Oh, right, yeah,
Okay.
fair enough. In that case, I'll sneak up the stairs and I'll try to peek my head up to see what's up there.
In the southern edge of the cavern, you see what could be a humanoid being firmly tied behind his back with a sack over his head.
Mm-hmm.
Any sign of goblins or other hobgoblins?
You see nothing else.
I throw a rock to see if anybody answers or if there's any squeaks or anything.
Ooh, smart.
Roll for attack.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Imagine you just kill the injured guy.
Just pure d20 or plus dexterity?
Oh no.
No, it's because I rolled a 12. Just want to know what value you want.
Add your dexterity.
So that's 15.
Just don't
Yikes.
hit the guy.
And your proficiency bonus.
17.
You manage to hit the guy.
Oh, I wasn't aiming for him. I just wanted to throw a rock in general.
I
But
called
I
it.
mean,
I
I
fucking
take
called
that.
it.
You
Yeah, I
manage.
take that, but I was actually trying to hit the guy.
You manage to hit the guy. Roll for damage. You roll 1d4.
Oh no.
That's 4.
Oh shit! You killed him.
You
Did you
hear a big groan like.
you tried to hit
And
like
you see a small, shaking movement.
Approach biscuit.
I
Come on,
need
dude. Why did you hit him?
I mean, if I don't see any goblins, I'm just going to come up the stairs and go up to the guy.
You're not going to tell us about it?
Well, I mean, no.
I think
No.
I should should probably intervene before he dies. Can I do I get your guys' permission to throw the healing potion at him to at least try to save him?
Wait. I can use a spell for this. Let's not
Uh,
waste healing potion.
Okay.
Just a pause and let me add some mechanics instructions.
Okay.
Potions of healings does not work as grenades. They work in the fact that you drink it.
Oh.
So that would have killed the guy just throwing a bottle of a potion at his head.
Just dink.
Yeah, they're not Molotov cocktails.
Consumable.
Damn it.
Fortunately,
They're like energy drinks. So if you get
Oh.
a can of energy drink in your head, would you get energy or would you get headache?
I would probably get
Iron
pissed.
brew?
I'm you get a headache anyway.
Sucks to be you.
But yeah, anyway, I'll approach the guy and just pull the bag off his head. Or there, I don't know.
And you recognize that this is a human. and he looks really beaten up. Bruises and black eyes in both his eyes.
Yeah. Ooh. Sorry, guy, for the rock. I didn't mean it.
You tried to like throw a pebble to get someone's attention, and you managed to throw a meteorite up at someone.
Yeah.
You
Tied
hit
up first.
him right between the eyes. Anyway, can I approach the guy?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him to like.
And he's gagged.
I'm gonna
Okay.
cut his gag with my knife while he does it. That.
Yeah. Okay. So he gets 10 hit points back.
So he feels, you can see that, he doesn't immediately, his bruisings doesn't heal, but he seems to be a bit further from death.
Good. In the meantime, I'm just keeping an eye for anything that could have been coming from any further in the cave.
Mm-hmm.
He Have you removed his gag?
Yeah, I have removed my his gag with my knife.
He groans and says, "Are you with the goblins or the rats?"
I
Uh,
guess
this-
Where
I mean,
Yeah.
just confusedly, like, there's more rats?
No, these rats. And
Oh yeah, Solomon's rats.
comes on my. Two of them come on my shoulder.
I mean, he wouldn't have seen those. He had a bag on his head. I just took it off. There must be more rats here. Did they eat the goblins?
Is anyone gonna answer him?
Sorry, once again?
Is anyone gonna answer him?
Oh, I'm gonna say we're with the rats, but like cautioningly, because like that's such an out of left field question.
Yeah. Now, I'm just freaking out and looking for the rats around.
By the way, I asked the guy, these rats, and I guess Gorbachev comes on my hand.
Came. The
Why?
cheese
They're with us.
the cheese is in my bag.
Cheese? Why do you want the cheese? Why do you give us the cheese?
Gorbachev looks at you and says, "You think we only work for ham?"
Yes, you. I tried to offer you cheese, and you said no.
We already had a guy for cheese.
Who is the guy for cheese?
This guy. And you can hear him do it with a tone that's like, "Are you really that stupid?"
While this conversation between a rat and the man is happening, I try to untie the prisoner.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Fuck. My rats work for two people? Fuck me. So is this guy a druid that talks to the rats? Anyway, forget this.
and the guy, as you untie him, you can see how he stretches. Like, "Oh, I've been here for, it feels like days."
God.
What happened to you? Who are you?
"My name is Sildar Hallwinter.
You're the guy!
Isn't that the guy that gave us the quest or his friend?
Yes.
He's the bodyguard!
Yeah, he's the bodyguard.
You're the bodyguard!
Are you with a Gundam Rockseeker, Mr. Hallwinter?
God, how do you remember these names?
Yeah,
I have
exactly.
notes.
Yeah, me too.
Fair enough.
But for some reason, I don't seem to I don't seem to check them too often.
Yeah, I was supposed to go one way towards this old supply station, but I got attacked and kidnapped by these goblins. And my friend, a wizard, have you seen him? A human wizard named Jarno Albrecht. Jarno Albrecht.
Yeah,
Uh,
I
humans.
don't think so, unfortunately.
We've only seen goblins.
yes.
Yeah. I just shake the guy. Are the goblins working with the rats?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
I'm just,
good.
Are you
I'm just
working
gonna
with
say,
the rats? Are you
Technically
working with?
The rats are monsters.
I mean, technically speaking, the rats are working with us.
Yeah. By the way, my friend, are you a druid? Or how can you talk to the rats?
I was kind to them over at the Gnome Inn. And they said that if I gave them cheese, they would help me if I ever needed some help.
Okay.
I stopped a cat from trying to eat one of them.
Oh,
Mm.
okay, that's good to know. Did you by any chance disfigure the cat? Like cut it into pieces?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
You
Yeah,
bastard.
yeah, it's good. It's all good. I was asking out of curiosity. Anyway.
that's a very curious question to ask. And he
If
I
crawls.
say we tie him back up and leave him there.
Can you just go check
stay with
the?
our group for some time longer, you will figure out why I was asking this. Biscuit will be really happy to explain it to you later, at a later date.
Sildar looks at you in a way that's.
By the
In
way,
one way,
mhm.
I'm very surprised, and in one way, this is the most sane thing that's happened to me today, so I'm not gonna ask.
But I would
And
like to
he,
say to the guy, about your wizard friend. I don't believe we saw any bodies, so he might be still alive.
Also, I thought we were traveling with a. I thought you were traveling with a dwarf.
no, we split up a bit before the ambush.
Oh,
Ah, that explains it.
did the guy go ahead?
No, we went two different roads.
Okay.
Do you
We
know if this Albrecht is here? Do you know if the goblins captured him?
No, he's a fellow member of the Lord's Alliance. He's the reason I'm here even here, and why I joined up with Gundren Rockseeker.
Hmm.
I was going to Fandalin anyways to search for Jarno.
For what?
But wait, I need to do this first. And he slowly tried to raise up on his feet and goes to a dark place in a corner and takes out a small satchel.
I thought he was going to take a whiz.
And from it, he takes out a piece of cheese that looks like that's the only thing that fit into the satchel. And he holds it out as he comes back to you and says, "Here you go, breakfast."
Breakfast? Your name? Wait. Did we have a guy named Breakfast? Yeah, we had.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, we did.
You know, I
And
just realized something. We named the rats kind of like how Dragon Ball named their characters. Like they named their characters by the name of vegetables. We basically named them by the name of what do you call it? Meals.
You, yeah.
and the Italian mafioso.
Yeah.
And one guy named Gorbachev, apparently.
Yeah, what was Don Chizion, Breakfast, Al Raton, and Gorbachev, yeah.
Yes.
Don Cisione,
Yeah.
Chizione.
like Corleone, but Cisione. And breakfast runs out. Take the cheese. Smells it. Ah, cheddar. And
I offer water and rations to this Mr. Hullwinter.
he very kindly accepts them.
We're looking for a Gundan rock seeker. Would you like to join us on our quest? I mean, we wouldn't let you walk around these caves alone at this point.
Do you know how to fight?
Well, he
Yeah.
was the buddy that I would hope he was.
Gundren and his 3 brothers. Gundren and his 2 brothers. The Gundren, Tharden, and Nundro, Rockseeker. They wanted to. They found, I think. Oh, my head! Everything is spinning. I think they said that they have found a wave echo cave.
What?
What now?
The wave echo cave. It's part of the Fandelver mine system. It's a big cave, but it's been gone for. It's been gone from the history books.
Huh.
But
Okay, so they find the cave. Nice for them.
Do you know anything about this cave?
Yeah, exactly.
legend has it that it was hidden during one of the, this place was. Come on, who doesn't want a cave full of diamonds?
Oh,
Oh.
okay, now we're talking.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
So
Speaking of which, by the way, I would like, while you guys having this conversation, I would like to go around the room and loot try to look around the bodies and see if there's any loot or something. I'm
That's
still
a good
looking.
idea.
I still have one more. I still need like the herbs for Find Familiar. So every
The what
chance I
now?
get. I got like last session. I got charcoal and incense for Find Familiar. Now I'm only missing herbs.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
It was a bit difficult hearing what you said.
so I'm
You
just
kind of
trying to.
already have it.
I want to investigate to see what I can find.
Could I roll a nature check and also help Pro look?
It's an investigation check.
Yep.
Can I roll one as well? Or
You
I-
can, but only one of you can help him.
Oh, okay. Oh, so then Adrian was the name. Wait,
Yeah, Adrian.
Adrian.
I only rolled 7, right?
So if Adrian helps me, do I roll with an advantage or?
Yeah,
Okay, so first roll was 15.
and he rolled a
Um,
7.
Oh, okay. So I get it like
But you can roll again.
Okay. So I got a 14 on my second roll, so it's a 15 either way.
Yeah. You find that in one corner on the lower levels,
Mm-hmm.
you find a gnome, a goblin, or what could be a goblin. On further closer look, you see that it's just clothes that are so dirty that they haven't. No one is in them, but they still retain their shape.
Oh wow.
Oh,
And they smell just like a goblin.
creepy.
God damn.
And by the clothes,
Mm-hmm.
you find a scroll.
Ooh. Maybe Sullivan
That's
could.
rolled up.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, a scroll.
Yes, like if you unroll it, you can read stuff.
Okay, then I'll unroll the scroll and read it. Unless there's anything else that I found.
No, that's what you find.
Okay, so I open the scroll and start looking for it.
As you open the scroll, you see some text that says Clark had orders to waylay Gundren,
Mm-hmm.
and that Clark is paid by someone called the Black Spider to make sure that Gundren was sent to him.
Oh wow.
And it's signed with. So now put your good bugbear claws into use, or your disgusting goblins.
Was paid by someone named what?
The black spider. Huh. Alright, so I call the attention of the group and show them the scroll.
So who was it? Clark or Mark?
Klarg.
Clark.
Klarg.
Oh, and this guy was the hobgoblin we killed.
Mm-hmm.
No hobgoblin.
Goblin then?
Bugbear.
Oh, the
So the
Yeah,
bug,
Oh, yeah, it's a bugbear,
the
yes.
bugbear was sent as part of the kind of army that that the Black Spider sent to Clark to intercept the gnome from while he's travel.
From the scroll and what Sildar tells you, you think you get the idea that Clark was the bugbear and he had a big team of goblin mercenaries who worked for whatever the Black Spider was
Mm.
or
Alright.
is.
Yeah, if we look around the room, like, is it just a cave or are there any other entrances?
No.
So
So
we're at a dead end.
Sildar also tells you that he had in his possession a map that he was going to use to find the Wave Echo Cave. But he thinks he heard the goblins talk about going with it to Cragmoss at a place called Cragmaw Castle.
So we need this map if we want to visit this cave.
Yes.
I'm very intrigued by a cave of diamonds.
yeah. I don't
So it
understand.
contains.
So, Gandrin was captured himself, or Gandrin wasn't captured because he split off from the group?
Split off from the group.
Okay, so as far as we know, Gandrin actually reached Fandelver, the city. Of Fandel.
Tildar does not know. Tildar, as you ask him again, he says, I don't know what happened to Gundren. We split up and I got this map so I could find my way to the Wave Echo Cave.
Mhm.
Well, unfortunately, we found your horses, and there was no map to anywhere but here.
Then they must have already sent it to Cragmaw Castle.
Have you any idea where this castle is?
I have no idea where it is, but maybe someone in Fandolin might know.
Before we go, let's look for your friend, for the wizard guy.
Mm-hmm.
No, he wasn't with me when I got captured.
Okay.
Who was with you?
I was alone.
Well, there were two horses.
Yes, that's what.
Yeah, one for me, one for some supplies, so it made sense that I would go alone.
Okay. And the wizard guy, did he went with Gandrin?
The Jarno, no, he came to. He was supposed to go here 2 months ago and set up shop somewhere, but I don't know, and we hadn't heard of him, so I was going here to see if I could find him. Look what happened. And then I found Gundren that needed some help, so I thought that, yeah, we're going in the same direction. Why not get some money while going there?
Yeah,
All
makes
right.
So let me get this straight. So your wizard friend was sent here before you to set up shop, and then you followed suit.
Yes, because he didn't send back a letter as promised. So I was gonna go check on him.
Yeah. Who sent
Sure.
the wizard, your wizard friend? You said he was sent by someone. Who sent him?
We are both parts of the Lord's Alliance.
Oh,
You know, that is. You haven't really heard of it, but in detail, but you do. It does
Mhm.
ring a bell that this is some official group of sort. They're depending on what you do, they could be good, they could be bad, but it's not like they scream evil. It's more like, it could be a chivalric order, it could be a weird name for a cleric monastery or a monk monastery.
it screams evil for me, but sure, why not? Like, usually things involving lords scream evil to me. Anyway.
Or
Yeah.
just at least corrupt.
Yes.
Well, before we move on to try and look for the wizard guy, I would now that I think of it, I would like to ask Larno. What do you know about
I mean,
the
Sildar.
Oh wait, oh yeah, Larno is the wizard.
Yeah,
Wilbar is the guy that's tied up. That was tied up there.
Sildar was the guy that was tied up, and
Okay.
he was looking. He came here to look for Jarno.
Oh, Iarno. Okay, my bad. So if you guys remember, last session we found a lot of stuff connected to the Lion Shield company, was it?
Mm?
I would like to ask. I would like to ask him if he has any connection to said company. If he knows like why there's so much stuff from said company in here, because I'd assume that it's not normal for like so much loot from one source to be in what seems to be like a kind of a gang that's like pretty much set up camp by someone's hiring, by like a specific source, without an express mission to loot from said company. You know.
Yeah, makes sense.
Sildar answers. That does seem a bit peculiar. It could be part of the Yarnos mission from the Lord's Alliance, our local political powers.
Maybe.
You do have heard of the Lord's Alliance, right? It's a group, the group of the local political lords, powers around this part of the continent.
Can I make a
Mut-
check to see if I know about that?
Mutual security, prosperity, non-aggression treaty, defend each other if anyone is attacked.
Are we gonna World War One this? Because I kind of feel like we're gonna World War I this.
Did you say World War this?
Yeah, like well, how World War One started was like everyone agreed to protect each other from everyone else. So this is like how
Yeah.
it's starting to sound like.
Yeah.
And you
Oh
know
my
how the Lord's Alliance is, how the heir, the Archduke. Nah.
That sounds like a bunch of hoity-toity stuff. Lords and politics.
Can I make a check? Can I make a check to see how much I knows about all of the politics in the region?
To me, at least it sounds evil. I'm gonna act it like it's evil, but sure, why not? You might do.
Yeah,
I'm just going to assume
you
there's a
can
bunch of
do,
rich chicks.
if you want to check how much you know, I'd like to have a great intelligence check.
Intelligence. Let's see. So like a base intelligence check.
Yeah, you roll a d20 and then you add your intelligence.
And that's a 6.
Yeah, everything Sildar says seems like, yeah, it sounds like something it sounds reasonable about the area.
I rolled a 19 for the intelligent check about these.
You're completely sure that, yeah, this is how the local system works, that instead of just squabbling for powers, the lords in this region have just decided that it's better to just cooperate.
Mm.
That sounds like they must be corrupt because no lord I've ever heard of would be so ready to have alliances.
You also remember that they decided that it was the simplest way to avoid more wars and conflicts, because that was part of why the diamond caves were lost in the first place.
Hmm.
Okay, so I just nod knowingly
Yeah.
at this information.
Smile
Yeah,
and nod, smile and nod.
It made sense. It made sense. Like, yeah, this is something you've heard about,
Mhm.
mentioned in ranger school. Like, yeah, this is why you might find. This is how the local political system works.
Okay. Should we grab our wagon and go get our money then?
Here's the thing. I believe like since like all of the goblins and the now demolished Bugbear were stationed here, they must have found like the location of that cave he mentioned. You know, that special cave. We should probably, given that like they went to go for so much length to try to find it, then there must be something. There must be like something important there that
Well, I
you know.
mean, well, yeah, the guy had the map to it,
And
Yeah.
and they stole it.
in the cave there were a lot of diamonds, if I remember correctly.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
but
Mr.
Hmm?
So, Mr. Hallwinter, did they ask you about anything? Did they seem interested in this cave specifically?
They asked if I've been there. If it's true about the diamonds, but you know me, you know a professional bodyguard, they don't. I wouldn't have told them even if I knew.
Mm-hmm.
can I check for deception that?
Roll
Yeah.
insight.
Okay. And it's a 10.
You know, you think he speaks the truth.
Okay.
He has not been at the caves. He had the map to help him find the cave,
Mm.
but he hasn't been there. He was supposed to be Gundren either there or on the way there. And that Sildar is just as everyone else think that, yeah, this could. The history books and the legend says that these lost mines were full of diamonds, but they were hidden in some ancient conflict from a long time ago.
Mm.
Oh,
Also,
okay.
so a reasonable plan of action would be get our payout for the caravan, ask about the Cragbor castle so we can get the map, get diamonds, be rich.
But before that, we should explore like the rest of this cave if there is
Yeah.
any left.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking big picture here.
Oh yeah. Then yes, very much so. Yes. Or we should like write the castle, whatever it was, the Cragmore.
But we need to find out where it is.
Yeah, we find out after we get our payout.
Yeah. Yes, precisely.
Okay, so
You know where you could find Gundren?
yeah,
In-
we still have our orders that we remember.
Where were you gonna meet Gundren?
Hold on, I have it written down.
in Fendelin, like
Yeah.
what?
Arthan's provisions.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Go south a few days from where we started, turn east inland, and then south again to get to Fandolin.
yeah, that's where I was heading when we split up. And it does sound like he did mention he had a carriage that was gonna bring supplies there. I wonder if he got there.
We should
Oh.
we should probably hurry to Fandolin then, and we
Yes,
might be
but
able to get more answers there.
yeah, and
Agreed.
see if we can find someone who can tell us where Cragma Castle is. I need to get that map back. If you help me, I can pay you, of course.
Right.
No need to
Oh
ask
yeah.
me twice.
Yeah. But first, let's check the cave.
Yeah, is there any other rooms that we haven't explored yet?
Yeah.
Uh, back in the room where you started walking in the water because it had overflown.
Mm-hmm.
You went up on the bridge, but you could also find how the water went another way, and the bridge went over that water.
Oh. Yeah, so I think we should explore that area first and then make our way back.
Yeah, I think it makes sense to check everything out here.
I suppose no, the diamonds won't escape unless someone has them up to them.
Stay where we can see you. You're not running off about
I
us.
say we just take him with us. We have nothing to lose,
Hey, I want to find Gundren as much as you would do.
So we're in agreement. You'll travel with us.
Yeah, and if you help me get the map back and get me to Gundren, I can pay you 50 gold.
Ooh.
Okay, we will shake on this. We trust you.
It's my entire fee I got from Gundren.
So okay, 50 gold, 50 gold each. It is.
I don't have that much money.
But we already shook on it.
Oh my
No.
god, no, you're not.
We shook on you get 50 gold.
Yeah, exactly. And they get 50 gold, and they get 50 gold.
Oh my
No.
god, you stop. We're gonna lose him. We're gonna lose him.
Yeah, let's check the rest of the cave.
Yeah.
Tildar just says, breakfast. Is this group always as greedily stupid?
Hey.
Greedily stupid is our thing. It got us so far.
Yeah. I mean, that is very, very offensive from someone who up until now had a bag on his head.
And that
You're working for the Lord's Alliance, which I'm pretty sure is an evil organization. So yeah, I wouldn't be like commenting if I was it.
And just so you know, we demolished the Bugbear a few rooms back. So we have our
We didn't get captured, so.
Yeah, so
we-
brave words for someone who can easily just be again tied up, and we can go get them up for ourselves. So
Rich coming from someone within firebolt range. Anyway.
Breakfast. Why did they ask about a cut up cat?
Breakfast, don't answer that. Let Biscuit.
Go ahead, breakfast. Answer that. I have no idea if the rat even talks, but whatever, might as well.
Confused how does this guy talk to the rats, because I'm like a druid. I have a spell for that.
I mean,
No, but I don't know that you're actually talking to them. For me, you're just a crazy, hobo with a stick.
So you see how Breakfast runs over to Sildar, runs up on his shoulder, and whispers in his ear.
Looks
And
like
go
talking to me.
Like Breakfast is whispering in Sildar's ear, and he goes, uh-huh.
Breakfast, you cheater.
He ate one of you.
I am
Not threatened, not captured. Ate. And you just thought that all of a sudden this group all make a lot more sense. Didn't the barkeep warn that they've got rats to fix the cat infestation?
I
He
believe
did?
Oi, what do you mean infestation? Cats are there to keep the rats down.
I had nothing to do with this. I did not stay in that inn.
same here. If anything, Sullivan also befriended the rat, so I think that's all on Cat.
Yeah, I think that rules the rest of us out.
We're just slowly Scooby-Dooing out of the room, leaving the two alone.
Mhm.
Well, how about this breakfast? I'll give you one more block of cheese, and when we find Gundren, and you also make sure to remind them that they get paid 50 gold total, not each.
Listen, man, I'm gonna remind
I
them.
don't care how you remind them.
I tell the guy, listen, man, I'm gonna remind them as well. I'm not that interested in the money, given that like we're gonna be rich with a mine full of diamonds. Come on, let's go. Come on, breakfast. Come here. Come on, buddy. Come to like your new home, I guess.
In your coat.
Breakfast will climb up into
Breakfast.
my overcoat.
Breakfast climbs over to you, and you can hear him say, "Treat me like a dog one more time."
Wait,
I
what?
mean, I'm not treating you like a dog. Also, I'm paying you. Like you're working for me right now.
Good job with great benefits.
Yes, exactly.
The contract can be ended.
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, I can feed you less ham if need be, but sure, let's not go there.
You're pissing off the rats. You don't want to piss off the rats.
Yeah,
You
probably.
lost one rat.
They have powers.
Breakfast says, "Pray you don't lose any further."
Okay.
I just
Let's-
approach Sullivan. Oh, any trouble with the rats?
Not yet.
I I charge up firebolts and I say to Cat, don't even think about it.
And Breakfast just climbs back with the other rats.
Okay.
Okay.
By the way,
That can give you something to rethink.
for me or not?
What?
Does breakfast still work for me or not?
That's for you to find out.
Okay.
Oof.
Interesting. Let's go.
Alright, I think we should probably head out and move on to the other room.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get out of this dank cave.
Before we lose any more rats.
Yeah.
So you go back across the tunnel. You come to the long and small bridge.
Hmm.
And you carefully, one by one, walk over it.
Yeah.
And now you're back in the room with the 5 feet deep water. And you can see how it runs to one side. So it goes off to the right, and then you can't really see but how it goes, but it seems to be the same water that the bridge was climbing over.
So if we follow it, where do we get?
Do you follow it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
You
but I
follow it,
think we're not one at a time, yeah.
but
Because
as a group.
I mean, it's still a goblin bridge, so we might as
No,
well.
you go over you're back in the room, big room where you have crossed the bridge.
Oh, okay. So there's like another room from, like there's another way from that room.
Yeah, along the water.
Okay.
So we follow the water.
Yes.
As you walk through the water, you can see some dead bodies floating around. On further examination, you can see that these are drowned goblins that were surprised by, could have been by the water,
hmm
and you see a light and you come to the entrance of the cave.
Oh,
Like-
so we did drown some goblins.
So you're outside the cave now.
Like we came out where we came in, or is it like a different exit?
Where you came in.
Okay, so then there's nothing left to explore in that cave, I believe.
Let's go. Let's go to the cart. By
Yeah.
the way, I give the rats some extra ham, and I say, "Good work, team, for the cave exploration."
Nice.
Yeah, thanks for helping us, little buddies.
Yes.
They take the ham, and you can all notice that one of the rats seems a bit angry.
Probably breakfast.
Yeah, and of course it's breakfast.
Okay, before we like while we're going back to the cart, I would like to ask. Last time, like when we left the car to go to the cave, I wrote off Pug, as in like that we left him watching the cart, because he didn't join the last session and this one. How are we gonna go about that? Because
We're like retconning him out of the campaign because he doesn't come.
I'm not
Mhm.
sure if we should retcon him because he might still show up, but he hasn't shown up for 2 sessions.
We say
So
I would say he left at some point. He left the cart alone, and if a pug comes back, he will come find us in Fandolin or wherever we are.
oh, so like basically like he left to his own B story, and once he's back, we'll just let him back.
Yes.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Like he didn't. I don't believe he contacted them anybody in the last month, 2 months, or did
I
he?
can't remember. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think he ever he wrote anything in that time.
No.
So I think we can safely assume that if he hasn't said anything for at least a month, if not 2 months, he's probably not coming back.
Safe to say, yeah.
So do you keep going back in the forest? Back to the carts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we walk along the goblin trail that bypasses the traps?
Oh
you
yeah.
have no. Now you know where the traps are. You have no problems avoiding them.
Okay.
Okay.
How is Mr. Hallwinter doing? Is he okay?
He still looks a bit roughed up. That he would surely not complain about not having to walk so much.
Okay.
But he's holding up and keeping pace with you.
Okay.
Yeah, just don't fall into the traps. All winter.
Just because the goblins surprised me and an ambush doesn't mean I'm a worthless at what I do.
Oh, I didn't say that.
You didn't say that. Let's be honest.
Now that we are back in the forest, Can I, as we walk along, can I keep my eye open for any of the herbs that Val mentioned needing?
Oh yeah. I still need herbs.
Give me a... Which one is higher for you? Nature or No, we start with... Give me a nature check.
Yes, gladly. Is it 9 or 6?
That's 9.
Yeah. It's 14.
And now give me a perception check.
20.
Like you rolled a 20 or when you add
unnatural. Dirty 20.
30, 20.
Ooh.
Yeah, you managed to find... You're not really sure if these are the herbs needed, but you do find some herbs here and there.
Okay, so I just pick, whatever herbs I see and just hand them over to Val.
So wait, I can't tell for sure if those are for find familiar.
You need to do a nature check.
A what?
Nature check.
Oh, a nature check. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's see. And
Because the first was for the ranger trying to find herbs.
Yeah, and it's a 6.
You are not really sure at all.
Ah.
It could be the herbs you need. It could just be herbs in general.
But like, bro, what do you need for like, well, no, Val, what do you need for like find familiar?
So what I need is 10 gold worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs each. So like 10 gold worth of charcoal, 10 gold worth of incense, and 10 gold worth of herbs. I have I have charcoal and incense so far.
Do you know what? Can he tell me what herbs to look for, and I can look for them because I'm like a druid and I know nature.
Yes.
Oh. I'm gonna roll a nature. Unfortunately, I have a +0 in
And
nature because
yeah, before you do that, I do have a trait. Let's see, it's what you call it? Where is it? Where is it? I saw it earlier. Come on. Oh yeah, it's a feat. Researcher. So when you attempt to learn or recall a piece of lore, if you do not know that information, you have to know where and from you can obtain it. So does that mean can I like find out? Do I know where I can learn what herbs exactly do I need for find familiar?
I'm gonna...
Also, I forgot that I'm a
I'm
ranger. I am trained in. Sorry, my natural explorer ability is in the forest, so I'm particularly familiar with that type of environment. So, if these herbs do exist, I hope I would be able to know where.
What was the name of the feat?
Researcher.
I'm looking up on it. It's more like if you get to the... If you're in a library or a source of knowledge, you know exactly what book to look for, or what scroll to look for if you're in a bookstore, or if you don't, so, you know, like, I don't know this, but I know exactly where books of herbs should be.
Okay, and we can't really bet that a library will be in Phandalin. Like
You can.
I mean, we can hope, but we can't know for sure.
Yeah.
You can always buy some herbs.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, because if we know there's like a library in Phandalin that will tell us what exactly we need, I can just do that and then use the 10 gold from my salary to buy the herbs that I need.
Or ask Sullivan and Adarin to just go and find them.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
ask Mr.
exactly what you
Druid to
want.
roll to see if he knows a bit more now you've told him about, if you tell him what you need.
Okay, let's do that first then, while we're here anyways.
So, Mr. Druid, nature check.
Okay, cool. I'm not very good at nature, controversially, because nature it's a natural one.
Oh.
That's an F.
You have been quite, you know, busy not dying. So you're like herbs, grass. Right now you don't give a shit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
You couldn't tell the two apart. You're happy that you haven't accidentally called a tree a grass yet.
It's been a long day.
Yeah. I guess that we'll continue to the car then.
I'm a druid raised in the sewers. Of course, I know what. Of course, I don't know what different types of herbs are.
Honestly,
Unless you're covered in shit.
I'm a self-taught ranger, so I'm learning this stuff as I go.
What did you say?
Oh, sorry, I said I'm self-taught, so I'm not actually that good at being a ranger yet.
So you get back to your cart,
Yay.
and guess what?
Mm-hmm.
You find just the cart.
No oxen?
Wait, like an empty
No,
cart?
no, with all its stuff. You find the oxen that was supposed to pull the cart. They're still walking around, eating stuff.
Grass.
But you couldn't even. But you see no sign of someone standing guard. Not even the corpses.
Are the boxes and stuff still in the cart?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh.
good.
Is
Okay,
there like
I
any
don't
signs
care, I
of
don't care
combat?
if
Roll investigation.
Okay.
Can I investigate as well?
Everyone roll
I also-
investigation.
Okay.
By the way, if I have a proficiency, do I add my proficiency bonus, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't do that until now. I got a 16.
Me too, actually.
natural 20.
Nice.
Mm.
I have a dirty 20.
You find a note on top of the cart where it says, yeah, some gnomes rode past here with the cart. Apparently they work in the funeral business, so I went with them so we can get rid of these goblin corpses. But I'm leaving everything for you here. Continue the mission. Have fun.
Okay, that was a great for the corpse away.
Signed by Bob Hopper, then.
And here, I found this. And you see a small notebook lying somewhere on the ground, like it's been like someone disturbed the carriage. Could have been the oxen.
Oh.
What's in the notebook?
Who's picking it up?
I will.
You can't understand shit.
Oh.
Do I know like can I like make an educated guess at what's language on it?
You have never seen anything like it. You're not even sure that this could be letters.
Huh.
Could I have a look at it?
Yeah.
If she,
Do I? Yeah, I have I know, religion, and I know history. Could that be of use?
Roll religion.
Okay.
Ooh.
20. Unnatural 20.
Oh my god, you're on a fire today.
Yeah.
You get a feeling,
Mhm.
as you have seen these weird scribbles on trees before, that maybe someone who some sort of it could either be thieves' cant, the language, the secret code language of thieves, or it could be druidic.
Ooh.
I was
mean,
gonna say, can I look
But
at
not that you can understand either, but you get the feeling that it could be either of these. You're not really sure, but you do know that they are both not supposed to make sense unless
just
you know them.
just one thing. I know druidic. That's the thing.
And I know thieves can't, so yeah.
Okay, so I tell the party this, and so you both. Who wants to look at this first?
I guess I'll
If you
yeah,
want.
I'll just take it and see if it's thieves can't.
Okay, I hand the book to Biscuit, rogue companion.
You can't understand shit.
This isn't thieves can't. Yeah, I'll just hand it to Sullivan.
Okay. Do I see anything?
You see, the title of the book is The Herbalist Guide to Phandalin. Everything you need to know about herbs in Phandalin.
Oh hell yeah.
And I tell
Serendipitous.
I tell Val that it's a book about herbs. Apparently,
Oh. I ask Sullivan. Can you look in the notebook and see what herbs are needed for find familiar, and maybe we can see if we can find some in the area.
I will look for that in the book.
You find you look around, you see that it doesn't really have displayed that way, but you see that for every herb, it has some notes with it that's like good for this spell, good for that spell.
Oh wow.
And after some looking, you think you found 2 or 3 herbs that says good for finding familiars and making tea.
Oh.
Can I look for? Can I? I tell the types of herbs to to Adrien, and I ask her to help me look for those herbs before we start moving again.
Glad.
Okay, then I want both of you to roll investigation.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's bad for me. Well, it's a 7.
Adrian?
It's 18 for me.
Nice.
One of
Yeah.
you have had a really rough day. Still happy you haven't accidentally mixed up grass and a tree yet. And the other one of you, now that you know a bit more what to look for, managed immediately see that, yeah, you found some of these herbs earlier. These are the correct type of herbs.
So what Adrian
And they
gave to me
also
earlier.
make a nice cup of tea.
How delightful.
If you don't want to use them for a spell.
Okay, so let me get this straight. So from what Sullivan managed to find, he found like there are 3 types of herbs that are good for find familiar, right?
Yep.
And Adrian managed to find 2 of those.
No, the herbs found
Mm-hmm.
were the 3 types.
Oh, okay. So is that like enough or not enough or?
You have enough for. You now have enough resources for 2 uses of Find Familiar spell. And on top of that, you have enough herbs for 1 more use or 1 great cup of tea.
Oh, okay. So I have 20 gold worth of charcoal, 20 gold worth of incense, and then like 30 gold worth of the herbs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Nice. Alright, so I don't like we're pretty far away from that cave area, right? Because it's not an option for me by now to make a mad dash to cast one find familiar.
Oh, because he did brazier, of course.
Yeah, because we couldn't take the brazier with us after all.
No, you could not.
Okay, in that
There will be one in the
case,
town.
yeah, we just have to hope there's one in town. And if there is, and I do manage to get my familiar, then I'll use some of the herbs to make tea for us to celebrate.
You also all know that finding a brazier is something that is actually the easy part to find.
Okay.
It's
Perfect. Let's go to Fandlin. We probably can find the brazier there. There is probably a priest or some shit.
I mean, you know that braziers, like, yeah, most households probably have one. It's a very common thing to have either for cooking food or just have close by if you want to heat something up.
Mhm.
So let's go get paid.
Go.
Sildar have during this time climbed up on the wagon and says, I call dibs on just riding up here, not doing any work. Wake me up when we get to Fandolin.
Okay, man.
Will do.
Wait, what do you mean? We pulled the cart or something? That's what the oxen are here. Like I don't know how you said that you're competent at being a bodyguard, and you didn't seem to realize that guarding a wagon is guarding a wagon, not pulling it.
So I assume like
Ildar responds with, I have no idea what type of deal you had with Gundren. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna pull the cart, I'm not gonna drive the cart, I'm gonna rest.
Okay.
And you do you.
Okay.
Okay.
If he says that, I'm gonna grab like the grass on a stick that I have for the oxen,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna start guiding them. Everyone can get on the cart as they want as we
Okay.
go along.
So before we head out, I would like to ask the group and the DM. I have an ability called trance, which gives me like the option to meditate for 4 hours a day and get the effects of 8 hours of sleep. So effectively long rest.
Yeah,
Um,
that's just a fancy way of saying a normal long rest is 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
You just need 4 hours of sleep to get a long rest.
So I would like to ask the group if it's okay if I do it while we're going down the road, and once I'm done with that, I can just keep watch, so I can be ready with all of my spell slots ready, and all of
Makes
that.
sense.
I
I have no objections. Go ahead.
You died once. I think you earned some rest today.
Yeah, what is it? Yes, no.
Okay, thank you. So while we're while we're like on the I'll activate my meditations long rest. So
So
It's
you're in a
not-
trance. Yeah.
yeah.
Think of it like it's not something you activate. Just think of it like when you go to sleep, you just need to sleep for 4 hours every night.
Apparently, it says like I can just meditate. It doesn't say anything about like time or something. I don't think.
How elves work, if I remember correctly.
That's how elves work. It's you go into a deep meditation. The word in common is trance, and after 4 hours, you have got the equivalent of a long rest.
Yeah.
It's practically like sleep.
So that's why I said just think of it like you sleep for 4 hours instead of.
Okay.
It's
In the
just
meantime,
it's just to make it easier to. This is me just trying to translate it easier.
Okay, I see. Thank you.
Before we start moving, can I use my animal handling and reassure the oxen that if anything happens, they should stay calm and we'll take care of it, for them not to, bolt or run away or anything. Just try to reassure them.
I doubt they have the mental capacity to run at the sign of danger.
They
I
do
didn't say
seem
that.
quite slow, but it's I'd like to try.
Okay, roll animal handling.
It's 18. 21.
Nice.
So, how do you try to reassure them?
I just, just pat them and quietly talk to them in a calming voice.
They look at. One of the oxen turns to look at you, puts its head close to your face, and just licks its tongue all over your face, and then starts, push you a bit like, oh, it's trying to cuddle you back.
Okay, so I try not to look offended and pet them and then go wash my face in the stream.
And
Okay.
you get the feeling that this oxen could have understood what you meant. And it's
Okay.
approved.
That's nice. Thank you.
Also, just before we go, can I search the cart for any more cat parts?
Check a bedroll.
You search. This is something you would have discovered while doing the thorough search earlier. So you're pretty sure that no, you're not gonna discover any hidden cat parts
Okay,
or any else surprises.
okay. In that case, I'm going to just lean back on the wagon as well.
Not keeping guard.
We killed the goblins. It's fine.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
no,
keep watch though.
I will also keep watch with my bow at my side.
At least one of you have to be awake at all time unless you want to gamble that the oxen are just gonna take you where by themselves where you need going.
I suppose we could take turns.
You're the ones good with animals, so go ahead.
Gee, thanks.
And it's really easy to, as you all remembered, it's just someone needs to be by the reins to just make sure that they don't stray away.
Suspect the first 2 hours, then we swap.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, cool.
Anything happens on the way to Fendaline?
I am looking. Now I need to, change. Change a few pages.
Why, we veered off track or something?
No, it's we were in one part of the campaign book, and now I need to go to another part.
Oh, okay.
So,
I mean, it'd have been fun if we skipped several steps.
Whoops.
so you encounter the gates of hell.
Not
Oh.
again.
Not again.
That was even better. Not again.
Not again.
It's such a Douglas Adams thing to say.
Oh yeah.
Amazing author.
And we're not even level 3.
Nope, you're level 2. There is the map.
Even level 3 yet.
Yeah. So you keep going as planned. Nothing really happens. You come to the crossroad as where you remember that this is the place where to take right again
Mm-hmm.
to get where you need go. And the rotted tracks emerges from a wooded hillside, and you catch your first glimpse of Fandolin. The town consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings, some of them built on old fieldstone foundations. You see some more old ruins, crumbled stone walls covered in ivy and briar. And you see some newer houses and shops, showing that this must have been a much larger town in the past centuries. Most of the newer buildings are set on the sides of the cart track, which widens into a muddy main street of sorts as it climbs towards a ruined manor house on a hillside on the east side of town.
That must be the castle.
As you approach, you see children playing on the town green, townsfolk tending to chores or running errands at shop. Many people look up as you approach, but they all return to their business as you go by.
So we need to find the trading post now.
Yeah.
Yes, so someone wake up that cat. We're here.
Yeah. And the guy is sleeping on top, the guy we rescued.
Do you wake him up?
I tell him we're in Fandolin, and let's start looking for the guy, for the Gandry.
My friends, he says, let us secure lodgings. I've
go-
been told before that the local inn is very quaint.
Okay, go to the local inn first. We need to get our money, if you want.
I suggest that maybe like if he's so insistent of finding lodging first, then one of us should go with him just in case, and the rest of us should keep going and turn in the cart, because the longer we have it, the longer we the more chance we have to lose it. You know?
Yeah.
Definitely going with the cart. That's where the money is.
Yeah, I would like to also go with the cart.
Yes, I will
Um,
follow. What's his name? Hallwinter, in case he tries to run or anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't tell him that. I just, offer to go with him.
And before we split, I would like to give Adrin, let's see, I believe 2 gold from my inventory, and I tell her if you think that we might need to stay here for a bit, that should cover costs for lodging for all 4 of us.
Yes, okay, thank you. I pocket the gold.
And we've never heard from her again.
Vanish into the night, yes.
Oh wait, no, that you still need to get paid.
Yeah.
this to a bigger win for us, but like I still want to hear from her.
Yeah. Well, let's find the trading post so we can deliver the wagon and be rid of it.
Mhm.
So, you guys who... So you want to go where?
Is there like an obvious mark for the trading post?
You want to go to the trading post?
Yeah, because I think we should probably turn in the cart as fast as we can.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'll be going with Hallwinter to find lodgings at the inn that he mentioned.
Yeah. You arrive. We start with Adrin.
Okay.
You arrive late at the day. It's late in the afternoon.
Mhm.
So you follow Sildar Hallwinter to the... You look around, but he seems to know... Not that he's been here before, but he seems to know the local how much towns are designed, like where are reasonable places to start looking for an inn.
Okay.
So it's quite easy for him to ask around, and he finds the Stonehill Inn. And as he goes in, he says, "Hello, how can I help you? My name is Toblin Stonehill." And he looks at you too.
Good afternoon, Mr. Stonehill. We would like to check in a room for myself and 1, 2, 3, 4 other companions, please.
4 companions. That's
So
gonna
5 of us.
5 of you. And how long have you planned to stay?
Oh, that depends actually. I look to Mr. Hallwinter. Any idea how long you think this could take?
It's very late. And we don't want to be in a rush tomorrow, so I'd say my dear Mr. Stonehill, is it possible to rent a room now and then rent it some more if we figure out we need to?
Yeah, could we extend our stay if necessary?
Mr. Stonehill, the innkeeper, answers, no,
No.
that's not usually how we do things around here, but yeah, you can rent it until someone else comes and pays for it. So if someone else wants the room before you have extended it, I'm gonna rent it out to them. But until then, it's... Do you want extra provisions?
Do you include meals, hot food?
Only when you're here, but do you want some extra provisions that you can pack also? You know, meal packs.
Oh,
Yes, please. We'll take what you're offering.
Then it's gonna be 3 silvers a day for the rooms, and in that we have breakfast and dinner every day, and you also get 1 pack of rations each that you can have for lunch, if you want to, or keep with you if you want to have them for your next journey.
This would cost 2 silver in the next town over.
Roll persuasion.
Okay. 15 plus. I don't know.
Rolling kites thing.
Yeah.
she's gonna roll a nat 20. I I can see it.
I turned out for a nut 1.
It reaches a dirty 20 actually.
Ooh.
17 plus 3.
He looks at you and says, "Yeah, I know, but that's without the rations, without the lunch."
Hmm.
But
Okay, deal.
but let's say this. You
Mhm.
seem like a trustworthy fellow. If you pay for 3 nights right now, so tonight and 2 more nights, right now I can give it all to you for 6 silver total. So that's 2 silver a night.
So 3 nights for the price of 2 nights.
Yeah.
It is a deal. I slide the gold coin over, and wait for my change.
He looks at the gold. You notice that it's not that he's more like, gold. Not usually that people pay with these.
Is there a problem?
No, I'm just not. It's not always that we get travelers paying with gold, but he pockets it and
So
slides over your change.
service made it more expensive.
So if
And
if I'm not mistaken, 6 silver for the total stay, then that means 4 silver change.
If it's decimal,
Yeah,
I believe.
4, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's that 10 silver to gold.
Yeah.
Do I receive the correct change?
Yes, you do.
Okay, good. I pocket the silver, nod at the attendant, and ask to be shown to our room.
He just points at the stairs and says, "It's the doors on your left."
Okay, I turn to Hullwinter and ask if he wants to see the room or go to meet up with the others now.
It's late. And I'm still very tired. I think I'm just gonna stay here. Maybe have one of the meals and then I'm gonna take a rest. So let's meet up for breakfast tomorrow. You can go find your friends. It's not such a big settlement. It won't take long to find them.
Okay, good night, Mr. Hullwinter. I leave the inn, but actually circle back around to sort of hang around near the entrance so I can see if Mr. Hullwinter does leave the inn at all. And just sort of hang out there.
How long do you want to hang out?
I'll just stay until the others come back. I'd like to keep an eye on this Hullwinter in case he tries to run
Okay.
off.
So, rest of you guys,
Yes.
what do you want to do?
We go
We
to
go-
like
We go to the trading outpost.
yeah, to the supplies.
And get paid.
Yes.
You look around and ask around. You remember you're going to Barthen's provision.
Mm-hmm.
People are kind to you, especially when they see that you are coming with supplies. So they point you in the right direction. As you come to Barthen's warehouse, Barthen's provisions, you see you see a big house and with a door that says open.
Alright, I think Sullivan, I think that since you know how to order the oxen very well, you stay with the cart outside just in case, and me and Kat will go inside to turn in the job.
Okay. No problem. I
Yeah,
will
that's fair.
stay on the cart and wait for them.
Hmm?
Yeah, we just go in the door then.
As you go inside, you see lots of half-stocked shelves and a counter with a dwarf.
Is it what's his face?
Gunven?
No.
Wait the notes.
No, you recognize that's not Gundren.
Okay.
You can immediately tell that this is not Gundren. You have met Gundren, you know this is not Gundren.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, anyway, well, yeah, I'm just going to say that we are here with the supplies for Gangrene.
He looks up from his notebook that he was scribbling in and says, usually people begin a conversation with, hello or hi. But great, I've been waiting for these supplies. Is Gundren said he was gonna send some people with them. So it's you two. That means he looks in his notebook.
Well,
Yes.
there's 4 of us.
I interject and I say, actually, there are 4 of us. One is outside with the cart, and another one is currently booking us lodging for the night.
Roll persuasion.
Okay,
Uh,
this is gonna be bad.
oh,
I rolled a nat 1 plus 3, it's a 4.
I actually rolled. One second, I rolled a 15, but I need to check what my thing was. Persuasion. Oh, dirty 20.
Nice.
It's a lot of them today.
I try to tell the truth and I fail in a persuasion check. You just roll a dirty 20.
Yeah, so you who got the dirty one, you can even hear yourself trying to be like, no, like, I'm just gonna shut up now. And the other one of you goes, that's like, no, really. There are 4 of us. We also found one of us she went to get some lodgings for the night, so, and we wanted one to stay out with the supplies.
Yeah. And just offhand, I mentioned. Also, we have found. Oh wait, what's his name? Where did I leave the notes? Yeah, we also found Hallwinter on the way, but without Gungren.
Oh no, what happened to Gundren?
We don't know. We haven't found him.
But wasn't Sildar supposed to be with him?
He says they split. He's with our ranger. They went to the lodgings. We can bring him over if you want to. If you want to interrogate him.
Can I TLDR what happened up until now? Like everything that we found, all of the goblins and the stuff.
Yeah.
So like get basically catch the guy up to speed of what happened.
Yes, you can do that.
Right. So
And Barden, look, do you tell him the truth what happened, or do you want to try to trick him some more, or
I tell
something?
I tell him the truth, but like what I think that he should know. Like I omit stuff like about the lion shield, because I omit the stuff about the lion shield and the black spider stuff, because I personally don't think that's something that he should know until we know that it's necessary for him to know.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's fair. Like I don't interrupt or add anything. I just let him talk.
Barden is very saddened by the news that Sildar seems to have been captured, and he seems very worried that Gundren haven't been found, and because he thought Gundren were either with you guys or with Sildar. So he says that, have you any clue of what could have happened to Gundren?
We only know as much as Hallwinter told us, and he said they split.
The
Again,
only
if you want
the,
to
Hmm?
Yeah, if you want to interrogate him yourself, you are free to do so.
Yeah, we don't fully trust him ourselves, and the only lead that we have is some like legend cave that he told us about.
Oh yeah, the lost diamond mine.
Yeah.
Everyone is looking for that. But it's
Oh yeah, some people must be really, really close. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
it feels like every month there comes by some guys that says that they found a map or they have a clue to where it is. It's really good for business. That's why I need this restocking. Why I made a deal with Gundren to restock my place. Gundren and I have a exclusive deal that he only restocks my place and not the Lion Shields.
Oh,
So
that's nice.
I'm very grateful that you have found that you kept my stuff safe. And he slides you some. He slides you some gold across the counter.
How much gold are we talking about?
Yeah, is it as much as we were promised to be paid?
Yeah. Or is it like a bribe or something?
How much do you think you were
Be-
promised?
We were promised 10 gold each by the barkeep.
So how much gold are you expecting?
40.
40.
Or wait. Oh yeah, Pug isn't with us right now. We kind of forgot about him. So yeah, I think 40 and just we can just assume Pug went off and found the stuff on his own, so we don't mention him.
It takes some counting, but you see that, oh yeah, he slides you 40 gold. It's quite a lot.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, so I give 10 to I give 10 to Cat, and while I'm pocketing my share and keeping the rest for Sullivan and Adrian, I ask the guy behind the counter. So where would you like to put your cart at?
Um, just leave it outside. I'll get my clerk to take care of it. But
mhm.
he will unload it. I mean, that's what I pay him for.
Okay, good.
But
Mhm.
if you find him, tell Sildar that I'd really like to talk to him
Will do.
tomorrow. And also, would you be so kind to tell Nandro and Thardan Rockseeker about that their brother hasn't arrived yet? I think they're somewhere out of town. Not all dwarves like to live in towns, you know.
If we find them, I've never met them.
Yeah, we'll try our best, but yeah, I basically like promise him that we'll try our best to pass on the message, like pass on what happened. And before we leave, I would like to ask him, do you know by chance any braziers in the area? Like, do you know where I can use a brazier?
I can sell you one.
Ooh, how much for it?
15 gold. But then it's gonna be a perfect bronze bracer, never used.
Is it like a portable one that I can like carry around with me?
Everything is portable if you want to.
I'll just pull Val to the side. Like, you only need to use one once. Just use the one at the inn.
There's one in the inn?
A brazier is just something you set fire in. Like, it's not consumable.
No, yeah, I know that, but like, here's the
Yeah,
thing. Here's the thing. I can summon Find Familiar twice. And if I need to like if something happens to my familiar and I would need to cast another one, then without a brazier I'll be stuck.
Oh,
Have you
but,
got
but
a
I mean,
constant
I'm not sure if you were
access?
imagining the right thing. A brazier is like a big metal bowl.
Yeah,
that
I
you can.
know.
If we're out in the middle of nowhere.
I know, but like, so it's like you would literally be carrying around a space heater.
I know, but you know, think about it. Like, if it's like something that I can take with me, then why not? You know. But before I like spent 5 gold of my friend's salary.
You got some.
Mhm.
Well, that's kind of what I meant. Like you're thinking of a portable brazier, but there's not really such a thing as a portable brazier. That's what I was trying to say.
I was
That's
gonna
what I'm saying. Imagine what he's talking about. Like a big metal bowl that you basically make a fire. It's like a metal fire pit, basically.
I was gonna ask, are you guys outside now?
No, not yet. We're still inside.
Yeah.
Do you want to come inside and hear how this discussion goes? Because there comes a young there comes a dwarf. You can't really tell his age. You're not that used to see. You can't how old the dwarf is, but it seems like, yeah, I'll take care of this now.
And he takes the cart. He offloads the supplies.
He tries to take the reins, like, can I take this now? Do you let him?
Just an FYI, Sullivan, you don't know what we talked about inside. I don't think you know that like this guy is probably the unloader.
Doesn't he have a uniform?
You're not there.
Okay, I'm not there.
That's actually a good question.
The one outside may ask that question.
Well, they are inside. I'm outside.
Yeah, you're outside.
Yeah, you are outside. You're the one outside.
Oh, and what was the question? Sorry.
Do you want to ask if he has a uniform?
Yes, I do want to ask. Does the guy have a uniform?
The closest thing you can find to a uniform is that he seems to have a name tag on his chest, where it says Spartans.
Okay. I guess. I think that I'm gonna turn back to the guys. I'm gonna be honest, man. I think the shopkeep is like it's honest. He's honest. Like I don't think this guy would be lying to us. If anything, I think the Sildar is lying to us.
What are you talking about?
I don't know
If-
why. Why were we asking about?
Because a dwarf approached you and asked, "Can he have the reins?"
Oh,
You're outside on the cart.
Yeah, he wants.
oh, I'm stupid. Sorry. I spaced out there for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he has a name tag. I asked the dwarf, "Are you with like the shopkeep?"
Yeah, I work here.
Okay.
Don't you see the name tag?
I mean, you could have got the name tag anywhere. Listen, man. I'm just trying to get paid here. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna go.
If you want to get paid, you go inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm just wait here a second. I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna ask the shopkeep. Is this guy with you? And do I give him the card?
The dwarf inside calls out. Is he short with a beard?
Yes, and the name tag.
What does the name tag say?
What did it say? I didn't remember the name. I read the name.
Spartans.
Bartens.
Spartan, like the name of the place.
Okay, Barton, it says.
Yeah, that's my clerk.
Okay, good. Okay, man, you can go. Take the card. And I go inside with them.
Alright.
It's good to be prudent.
Good. I say to Sullivan, good timing. We just got paid, and I give him his 10 gold.
Nice. I'm 10 gold richer now.
Nice.
Yay.
Okay.
So, you want the brazier or not?
I
Or do
think
you
I'm.
want...
Wait, before,
Mhm.
can I say this to, like, Val? Listen,
Mhm.
man, if if your familiar gets killed, you can just resurrect him at the next tavern or some shit. Don't buy a brazier. I heard you from, like, the outside.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna like pass on that brazier.
Yeah,
How?
because a brazier is a common item. Like it's a big item, like like an outside cast iron uh, space heater. They want like you set fire in to heat the
Yeah,
garden.
that's
So it's
understandable.
big, it's heavy, but it's common.
Okay, so I am going to pass on the brazier, but I have something that might interest you, and I show him the jade statue.
This is looking nice. Where did you get it?
We were some of the loot that the goblins stole had invisible chest among them, and we found that among some potions.
Wait, did we check the statue for any magic?
No, you didn't.
Uh,
Okay, cool. Wait a second. Give me
You
10 minutes, because if we're gonna sell this, we might as well sell it at the appropriate price. And I'm gonna ritually cast detect magic.
you don't have time for that because, as you say, the invisible of as you tell this story,
mhm.
you can see how the dwarf go pale and says, "Get that thing out of here before I call the town guard. I
What?
don't want anything that's been in an invisible chest."
I?
Huh.
It might be valuable or useful.
Hold on. Can I? I would like to ask the DM. The chest had did the chest have like the crest of the Lion Shield Company?
It was invisible.
No, yeah, but the inside was visible. If I'm not mistaken.
It was. Yeah.
Yeah, the inside was, yeah.
Yeah, and on the inside it looked like a regular chest.
Okay. Oh wait, no. There was the gem pouch that Cat snatched. I believe that had the symbol, right?
That had a symbol, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I can I like you still have that bag, I believe, Cat. Back from you snatched it. So would it be logical to like show the bag and say that both that and the J statue were in the same chest? So like to like hint that both of those stuff belong to the Lion Crest company.
I mean, are you asking me that in character or out of character?
Out of character.
Okay. I mean, I can ask. Well, everything else had the logo as well, all the chest, all the boxes and whatnot. So yes, it's only logical to assume. Yeah.
Okay, so I first thing first, I say, hold on. Before you do anything rash, there is something that I didn't mention to you yet. Um, among all of the stuff that the goblins stole, a lot of the loot there were had the mark of the Lion Shield Company. And among some of the stuff that were in that invisible chest, some of them had that symbol. So I don't think there's anything cursed. If there's anything bad about the statue, if that's what you're worried about.
No, I'm worried about people gonna accuse me of stealing that.
Oh,
Get it
okay.
out of here. I'm not gonna be tricked into buying stolen goods.
Yeah, that's understandable. And I just put
If you
the.
want to do anything about it, go talk to the Lion Crest guys.
Do you know
I'm
if
not gonna help you.
Do you know if there's any outpost of them nearby by chance?
Yeah, there's one in town.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Sorry about that. And I put the jade statue back in my backpack.
I really would like you to go now.
Okay.
But
Thanks for.
remember,
Mhm.
please tell Sildar that I'd love to talk to him tomorrow.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, we remember.
Thank you for your time.
Now get out.
And
And if you find Nundro and Thard and Rockseeker, please tell them about that their brother is missing.
Yeah. I'm sorry I couldn't hear you was already going out, as requested.
I like realizing that that's his brother. I turn back and tell
No,
him.
you all know that Nandro and Tharden are the brothers of the missing dwarf.
Oh, okay. I tell him, yeah, we will be sure to pass it on if we find him. And I leave the
Them.
shop.
Nandro and Tharden. I'm gonna write their names in the chat.
Yeah, thank you.
It's gonna be there.
Okay. When we get out, I tell Val, before we go to the other shop with the statue, we should look at it to figure out what it does.
Yeah, fair enough. Would you like to check it?
Yes, let's go behind the random house and give me 10 minutes to like cast it ritually, and I'm gonna use detect magic.
Alright, I'll
Or
follow.
wait, do I have let me check if I have identified, because that might be way more useful.
Mhm.
Blah 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 blah. Shillelagh. Frostbite. Where was the hide? I don't think I have identified, but I have detect magic, which I will cast now.
Alright. Can I assist him with it?
It's not.
No.
It's not
Okay.
It's not a roll. Just tell me what type of magic it is. It's not. You can help me with the Arcana roll afterwards to try and figure out what this thing does.
Yeah, sure.
But let's see what type of magic it is first and foremost, or if it is magical.
You notice you meditate and ritually cast detect magic, and you feel nothing.
Nothing.
This is not the magic thing.
Okay, good.
It's not magical. Let's go to the other shop then and sell it.
And I also make sure to like call Cat with us and like whisper to him so that no one might hear us. Don't forget that you have the bag of gems with you.
I just look at him. What bag of gems?
Can I like make a roll to see if he's like in on like he's doing the what bag of gems thing, or is he actually clueless?
I want you to roll an insight, and I want Val to roll deception.
Give me biscuit deception.
Yeah, deception.
Can I
Oh.
help with the insight?
Biscuit rolls deception. I roll insight.
Yeah.
And I got a 20 from that.
Ooh.
22 because I
sounds
have
good.
proficiency on insight.
Here's an 18 plus what?
Because I don't think do I have deception as a thing.
You must be
Oh,
rogue.
I do actually. It's a 23.
Oh my god! You did not
Because
just
I
beat me
rolled
by
an
one.
18. That's like, I rolled an 18, but I thought I didn't have proficiency in deception, but I do.
Ah.
By the way, did you roll a natural 20?
No,
No,
I
I
rolled.
rolled 18 and it's
I-
plus 5.
Yeah, I
No,
rolled a
no.
17 and it's a plus 5.
Oh, okay.
So in your world, he seems clueless. What are you talking about? What bag of gems?
I try to whisper to him and try to not make it obvious. You know, that bag of gems that we found back in the cave.
What?
And Cat, you can decide if you want. It's completely up to you now. This is me telling you meta-wise. Either you continue, act clueless, or you, so to say, you break trying to decept him. It's your choice what you want to do. But either way, he's gonna believe you. That you seem clueless if you want to try to continue.
I mean, do you
lie to your
yeah,
friends?
do you expect any self-respecting rogue to just admit to having A, stolen something, and B, lied?
But here's the thing. You don't have to. You don't have to lie about it, because back then, like back when that happened, you fought with Sullivan over trying to swipe it, and you won fair and square. I wouldn't care if you're selling and pocketing the money for yourself. I'm just trying to remind you that you have the option to sell it.
Yeah, and that's an excellent point. But I can.
But this is the rogue's option.
Yeah.
But by the way, isn't that bag of gem ours in general? Because like
What bag of gems?
Yeah, exactly.
bag of gems, you took him from in front of me when we find it in the we found it in the chest. If you lost it, just as a reminder, you owe us 50 divided by 4, it's 12.5. 12.5 gold each.
What are you talking
Wait,
about?
what?
Well, he
I
told
actually, Sullivan, your math is wrong, because if the bag of gems is worth 50 gold, it splits 5 ways, so it's 10 gold each.
well, who's the fifth
Oh
one
wait,
of
no.
us?
Oh wait, no. Never mind. Fuck, my math is wrong.
You're
Fuck.
right.
And it's 12.5 gold me,
Yeah.
12.5 you, and 12.5 Adrian.
Yeah,
And one-
my bad.
Yeah, no problem. No. So 12 and 12.5 Biscuit. If Biscuit lost the bag, he owes each of us 12.5 gold.
Mhm.
I literally don't know what the hell you're talking about. You're making shit up.
Okay, you owe us 12.5 gold.
I say we leave him be because there's no convincing a rogue.
He's scamming us, man. Probably. There's no way. Like, even if he doesn't know, means he lost it.
I put my I put
lost.
my hand on Sullivan's shoulder and I say, Sullivan, just he's a rogue. Do you really expect him to be upfront with us all of the time?
No. You firmly believe that he has no clue what you are talking about.
Oh yeah, right.
You get the feeling that he's not messing with you. He's like, what bag of gems?
Okay. So rewind that. I put my hand on Sullivan's shoulder and I say, Sullivan, look, I don't think he's lying.
Listen, man, I'm gonna help you look for it later, just for my sanity, okay? And I put my hands on the, and I tap I put my hand on Biscuit's shoulder.
Look where? In your bag?
No, in yours, because you had it.
But what?
A
I
bag of
wish I were here to
God, if
remind
we-
you that you have rats. who
The
give
cat
us that-
still act like he has no clue what you're talking about.
God, he's good. He's like my character is probably thinking, I swear to God, if the rats gave him amnesia or something.
it will be hilarious, but no.
Yeah.
None of you think that he's trying to trick you. You think that he has no clue what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think he forgot about it, and I'm gonna help him look for it in his things.
I'm gonna let them do their thing and start moving myself towards the shop.
Yeah, let's do this later. Let's go towards the shop and sell that shit.
Okay.
All right.
So, where are you going now?
I'll go for the Lion Shield shop in town.
You want to look for the lion shield.
I mean, wait, like they're going off to look for the lion shield. I'm just going off to the inn and see what Adrin has found for us.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
actually, before we do that, can we cut away to Adrian and see what happened in the meantime?
Yeah.
No, this is what happened in the meantime.
Oh, like no, like while we're going for the Lion Shield shop, can we like check in on Adrian as Cat joining her in the inn?
Yeah, that was the plan.
Okay.
So, Cat, you get to Adrian.
All right.
And
Oh, do I just see her skulking outside or not?
Be kind of
one more time.
nondescript and outside the inn, where I can see the entrance.
Yeah, you have been standing or sitting, and Sildar has not been even peeking out the door.
Okay.
You are completely sure that whatever he's been doing, it has been happening on the inside.
Mm-hmm. Do I see Biscuit approaching?
Yeah, I'm just coming over to the inn.
Because I'm just on the door. So.
Are you trying to hide?
I'm just sort of staying out of sight near the corner of the building, so that if he came out of the door, I could duck out of sight immediately.
Yeah, then you decide if you notice Cat coming up to you, but you're not hiding from him.
Yeah, I guess I do see him. If you're coming just down the street.
Yeah, because I'm not like skulking. I'm just walking in.
Okay, yeah, I see him and sort of gesture for him to come over to where I am.
Okay, yeah, I see Adarin just waving at me outside and like just approach me and like, hi, like, aren't you in the room?
Eye on the Hallwinter, just in case he tries to leg it with our plan for the map.
Oh, I mean, did he?
I mean, you're a rogue. Didn't he strike you as being kind of suspicious?
I mean, yeah, obviously, but so does everybody else.
Not very helpful.
Yeah, I'm just asking, like, do we have a room to go to?
Yes, we have a room.
Then if I go there, he's probably there.
Upstairs to the left.
Okay, so I just walk away and go to the room.
As you go inside the inn, you can immediately see Sildar sitting by a table enjoying a big warm meal.
To me, as I
Like
just,
the guy he's eating like someone who hasn't seen or eaten in days.
which sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I just come over to him and like ask, can I join in on the meal?
And as he stuffed his mouth full, he says, "You can order your own. Dinner is included in the room."
Oh, brilliant!
And a waitress comes over and asks, "Can I help you, sir? Would you like something to drink before you look at the menu?"
Yes, please.
"What do you want?" "We have ale, we have cold cider, we have warm cider, and he looks you up and down. We also have a plate of cream."
Just, I just like slit my eyes. I'll have an ale, thank you.
She shrugs her shoulders like, I don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah,
Just trying to be nice, earn some tip, and goes to get you a big mug of ale.
brilliant. Adder's still skulking outside.
You gonna bring anything out to me, or?
I mean, you're outside, like, you can do what you want.
Yeah, you're still outside.
Yeah, I
Are
don't
you
know.
going inside?
Yeah.
No, I stay outside.
Okay. And the waitress asks, "Do you want to know today's special?"
Do you have a roast?
Beef.
"We have a roast, I think, unless your friend here has been eating it all. But I can go check in the kitchen."
Oh, yeah, if you have roast, I'll have roast.
She goes into the back, and after what could be 5 or 10 minutes, she comes out with a big plate of roast and some veggies that could be some sort of beets of sorts. You're not completely sure.
I mean, I'm
They
focused
they
on the meat.
look edible.
I'm focused on the meat.
Yep.
Because I'm not thinking about anything else for the length of time that it takes me to eat the meat.
What?
I'm completely oblivious to everything that's happening around me until I finish the meat.
Yeah. So is Sildar because he's busy eating his own food.
Yeah.
Is Adrian doing anything else, or are you still waiting?
I guess I can peek through the window and have a look at what's going on inside.
You see Sildar eating like a person who hasn't gotten food in days, and you see Cat eating a big piece of roast, being completely obvious to the veggies on the plate. Just as Sildar seems completely obvious to everything that's not on his plate.
So if Mr. Sildar isn't making any moves to leave, I sort of, slam open the door, head over to the table, and just sit down beside Biscuit and help myself to the beets that he's not eating.
Yeah, I don't even notice.
And as you do that, the waitress comes over and says, "Do you want a portion of your own?
Please.
Do you want something to drink? We have ale, we have cider, we have hot cider." She looks you up and down, and I don't really know. Do you want a plate of cream?
I raise an eyebrow at her and nod. I would, yes, please.
She goes out the back and after just a few minutes this time, comes up with another big plate of roast and boiled warm root veggies and a plate of cream.
Okay, so I try to just casually eat quietly while keeping an eye on Sildar
I just
and enjoy the cream.
yeah. I smell the cream. I look at it, just growl to myself, say, "God damn it, should have had some."
I do not offer any to Biscuit.
And while you do that, Sildar, he's just eating and drinking. He's not going anywhere until his plate and cup is empty at the same time.
Yeah, okay.
Which seems to be difficult as the waitress come and refill his cup now and then, so this could probably take a while. He looks hungry.
Yeah. So I think we're there for a while.
Waitress, free copper. She's doing a good job. The cream is very nice.
She thanks you and she gives you a big smile.
Okay, I smile back.
And she says to you, "Thank you. My name is Elsa. I'm the barmaid. If there's something you need to know, you can ask me. Bye."
Thanks, Elsa.
So,
What's happening with Val and Smidge?
they are looking around. It is a small town, so it's not gonna take them all that long to find. They don't really know about the lion crest, but they know about the place. Like the villagers doesn't know about lion crest, but listen, if you're looking for the lion shield coaster, we have one. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, the lion shit coaster.
They point you towards a small road, and as you walk, you come to a house, and hanging above the front door of this modest training post is a sign shaped like a wooden shield with a blue lion painted on it.
Enough for me. Let's go in.
Yeah. I go in with Sullivan.
As you open the door, you see empty shelves. mostly empty shelves.
Hmm.
Okay.
And inside is a human woman of 35 years old. She introduces herself as Lineen Greywind.
Nice.
And she says,
Um,
"Hello, are you are you my suppliers?"
No.
I tell I would I tell her no, and I think I might have some bad news about your suppliers. They might have been raided by goblins.
Yes. The
I
well, we
knew
have
there was some. I was certain that someone have been raiding us. We haven't gotten our supplies in months.
well, the road should be clear now, but the we happened to raid the goblins as well, and we found in their um in their
Hideout.
loot yes, and I showed them show her the statue.
Oh, it's a pretty one.
How much do you think it's going for? Because we want to sell it to you.
I'm thinking 40G.
Yeah, maybe.
You're gonna sell me stuff that belonged to me that was stolen from me,
Um,
I
from
maybe
my
mean,
caravan.
I
compensation for fighting the goblins because like they were tough. We
yeah, and
almost there.
I
There
can
was
also mark on your map. Hold on, DM question. Can I mark on a map where like where the around where the goblin hideout is, like where all of their loot should be?
Yes, you can. Or at
Alright.
least in the general look, walk here, look here.
I believe I still have like the small map that we found of the goblin, like with the goblins. So I tell the merchant this. I could also provide a general location of where the rest of your stuff might be, and I also have a map that I found among the goblins that should provide a more accurate direction towards it.
Look here. I have a few rules. I don't sell to people that might be a threat to me or the town, and that includes those ruffians, the red brands. And I won't pay for stuff that belongs to me.
to you. We found it in a goblin encampment. For all we know, it could have been like I don't know, crafted by them or some shit. And you're
Was
just
it
making the story up right now.
in an invisible chest?
It was in a chest. I don't know if it was invisible or not.
Could you see it from the outside?
I wasn't the one who found it. I'm bullshitting right now, just so you know.
Yeah, and I'm going to shut the fuck up because for all I know, I might say something that might bust us.
Yeah, let Smidge do the talking.
Yeah.
Roll deception.
I'm not good at that, but I will try. This be good for me? No, it's a 6.
Ah.
Ooh.
Look here, little one. You're not fooling anyone. So, unless you want me to call for the town guard, you
Statue.
quit.
Fine, but at least give me something for it. A discount or some shit. It's like again, I mean, wait a second. Isn't there like don't I know something about like a salvaging rule or some shit? Rule of the salvager because we found it.
I can offer you a discount. I still have some supply of. I might have some armor and weapons and supplies in the back. I can
Okay.
give you a discount if you buy something.
Okay,
And
show me
how,
what you
how
got. and-
and what will I mean having to dispatch all of the goblins, and we had to fight the bugbear there.
Yeah.
And I believe, given that we explored everything there, I believe that the rest of your stuff is in pristine condition. So we could, we could probably help you get the rest of the stuff.
That I'll believe. If
What?
you if you get it, I'll believe you. And then I'll pay you a reward.
Okay, fuck me. Anyway,
But I'm not gonna give you anything better than what I've already offered you.
but just one question though. Like again, isn't there like a rule? Can I like roll intelligence for something for, or like can I ask Val to roll intelligence for me because he's smart because he's a wizard? About like rules about salvaging in this place because like again we found it.
Yeah, we
It's
didn't
like
steal it ourselves.
yeah, exactly. Like we found it in a cave. It's like uncovering a buried treasure, literally.
Hmm.
Okay, roll intelligence.
Okay.
Because like usually places have like some sort of salvage system.
God, the dice are not with me tonight. I got a 9.
Okay, we don't.
She looks over at you and says, "You really want to spend the night in jail, don't you?"
I
I still don't think I would spend the night in jail, but sure, why not? Let's keep it.
no, no, hold on. I tell Sullivan, look, man, there's nothing we can do at this point. I whisper it to him that so that the merchant doesn't hear us. I tell him, look, man, there's nothing else we can say that will improve our situation here. At this point, we might as well just take up on her offer and go back and try to get the rest of the stuff for her, and then she might pay us.
Okay, okay.
As you talk about this,
Hmm?
the door opens, and in walks an armored half orc.
Well,
An armored what?
Half orc.
since
Uh,
when dwarves are hiring our half orcs?
can
No,
you
this is a human.
like
Mm.
spell that in the in chat because I don't understand it. Sorry. Oh, half orc. Okay, okay, okay.
Are they half orc, half human?
Yes.
Okay.
So I whisper to I whisper to Sullivan. Here's what I think we should do. Let's give her the statue back and offer to work a contract for getting the rest of the stuff back. But first, I think we should discuss discuss getting the stuff for for the Lion Shield Company with the rest of the group.
The half orc says, "How's everything going, Miss Greywind? Anything you need help with? Just doing my daily patrol?" Linine looked at you guys and says, "Well, do we have a problem?"
Don't. I'm gonna come back for that discount because I don't have the money on me right now. We need to get paid yet.
I gave you the 10
also-
gold. I gave you the 10 gold for the 10 gold from our thing, didn't I? Or are you
well,
trying to
yeah,
bullshit
but
them?
like, that's not nearly enough.
Oh,
We need to discuss with like because maybe the other party members want something on a discount as well.
mm.
Also, we need to discuss about
I'm a woman by my word. You
course.
can, if you return the stone, if you return this to me, you know, my property that was stolen from me.
Yeah, not by us. We retrieved it. We were asking for
Yes.
I say Sullivan. I say to
If
Sullivan.
you do that, you will get a discount
I mean,
you
mhm.
on
Okay.
all future purchases.
Nice.
Oh, okay. That's an even better deal that we thought was gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Keep it. And I push the statue towards her.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Now let's. We're gonna have to discuss like we going after the uh, other stuff.
I'm
That
I'm
was in the
gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna like kind of interject. What I think Sullivan is trying to say is that we're going to discuss it with the rest of our group about helping you out with the rest of your stuff, and probably next morning we'll come back with a decision.
exactly.
You can come back with the rest of the stuff whenever you want.
Yeah, but I believe that just for being safe, we should probably agree on like terms and stuff because it's not gonna be a while before we can get there ourselves. It's quite a trek back from where we came from. So we just want to make sure everything is agreed upon.
I'm gonna give you the same offer as I gave the shipping gnomes.
Which is
50 gold.
oh
The standard rate of shipping stuff from the Happy Gnome Inn all the way here to Fandalin. They haven't done it, so they won't get paid. But if you do it, you get paid.
okay. We will
And see
discuss it.
the discount as a token of me, a token of good faith. That I understand you have been having a bad time, lots of work to do. So I understand if you want to stock up on supplies.
You will actually.
Yeah, I would like to before we leave, I would like to ask if what's remaining in their stock. If there's anything that we might need.
He opens her. She takes up a big leather-bound book from beneath the counter and opens it and says, "Well, I have a bit of this and bit of that. It's easy if you just ask what you need and I can check.
Hmm.
But mostly standard stuff."
Um, you know what? I think I'm going to like call it on a whim here. I'm gonna ask the merchant if she has a grappling hook, like just the hook that we might need to use.
She looks down in the book. She like, not here, not here. Yes, but we don't sell it just with just the hook. It's going to be already connected to the end of the rope. It's safer that way. It's gonna be connected to 10 feet of rope
I
already.
see.
But if you want to make it longer, you can connect something to the rope. It's so people can't complain about them making bad knots to the hook. And it says here that the standard going rate is 2 gold, but
Mhm.
I'll give it to you for 1.
Sullivan, what do you think?
And that's including the rope.
I mean, it's a good business deal. But like,
Yeah.
we don't have to make any purchases right now. We could like discuss this. What are we gonna purchase with the party?
No, yeah, but I'm like I would like to more like treat it as a purchase for with my salary, like with my 10 gold, because if that'll help, because last time we pretty much had trouble trying to climb a chimney, and I don't want it to happen again.
Nah, wait then. 1 gold for a grappling hook is a real business,
Yeah.
like a real steal.
All right, then I'll take it. And
1 gold, please.
yep, I slide it over.
She takes it. She looks at it like it actually is a gold coin. You don't come by these so often. She puts it in a pouch, goes to the back, comes back with a neat roll of rope connected to a grappling hook.
Nice.
And she hands it over with,
Ni-
here you go.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Not right now, no.
Then you are welcome back tomorrow. It's getting late. I need to close soon.
All right, thank you. And with that, I believe I'll leave the store and go for the inn. If Sullivan doesn't have anything else he wants to buy.
Philip?
That's a question for Sullivan.
Sullivan?
I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
Uh, I didn't say anything because I thought like it was understood. Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't have anything else to say. That's good. Let's just go.
Okay.
Sorry, for me it's like really late right now, and I'm kind of sleepy.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, same, but I'm really having fun. So
This is
But
good.
like, I'm fine now.
If you go back to the inn, we can start wounding down the session.
Yeah, that's fair.
We've been playing for almost 4 hours.
Yeah.
So you go back to the. You go back to the. You don't go back to the inn. You actually have no idea where it is, but you go look for it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But it's not that difficult to find, as since you walk on the street, you can smell the delicious scent of a warm cooked meal that you haven't smelled the entire day. So you think that this could be the right direction, at least for some warm food.
Mhm.
And you follow that trail, and you
Yeah.
come to a place with an inn sign. And as you open the door, you find your companions sitting and eating.
Okay, so before I sit to, you know what? Yeah. Before I sit down and see, try to look for like a barkeep or something like that, I'm going to start looking for a brazier.
You look around and you can see that in all four corners of the building on this floor, hanging from the ceiling, there are braziers hanging with fire spreading warmth and light.
Okay, that's good to note. I'll join the group. Make sure to hand
They hang
Adrian.
from the ceiling, so you can't accidentally touch them.
No, yeah, I figured that. So like that's why I'm going to join the group. Not forget to hand over the Andrin's salary of 10 gold to her.
Thank you kindly. I add that to my inventory.
Yep. And wait for like a worker or something to show up, because I just assume that's how it works in this inn.
And that's
Oh, I see Val looking longingly at the braziers and ask Elsa to come over. Was it
he
Elsa?
comes over and says, "Yes, how can I help you?"
I say, oh hi Elsa. Sorry to bother you. My friend is actually a druid and needs
A
use
wizard.
of one of. Sorry, a wizard. It's late. It's late. And needs the use of one of these, and I point to one of the flame things, cauldrons,
Braziers.
braziers.
Mhm.
Thank you.
He looks at you big-eyed and says, "Now?
Oh,
They're
yeah.
really hot. Do you want me to lift one down now?"
I ask her like when would it like be possible to get one down for me to use once?
How long is it gonna take? I'm
Uh,
not really sure that we are. This is not a normal question I get for customers that they want to use these braziers. Don't you want to use the one in the room?
Wait, what? Come again? I didn't hear you.
I try not to laugh.
I fail not to laugh.
You want to use one of these braziers that we use to light up and warm the room? This common area? You don't want to use the brazier we have in each and every room for, light, and if you want to, warm a kettle? Why
Oh.
would you want these?
Uh,
But I can probably get one down for tomorrow if you want to.
no, that's fine. That's fine. I embarrassingly try to switch conversation. So what do you guys
But you see
have?
on her that she has that young, innocent. I don't think you're fooling me. Why would anyone ask this? But yes, of course, if the customer wants it, I'll try to fix it. But
I at this point
what?
I insist like no, don't worry. If there's a brazier in each room, I'll just use that. Like, trying to assure her that I am indeed a dumbass and didn't bother to ask that first.
Okay. Well, is there anything else I can help you with? Do you want
Uh,
some food or drink?
Actually, yes. Do you have any raw meat that I could have?
Uh, I can go check the kitchen if we have any meat they haven't made into roast yet. But no
Uh,
problem.
that would be nice. Thank you.
Do you want anything to drink? We have cider, warm cider, ale. And
Oh, try the cream. Try cream. It's good.
he
I'll
smiles really big and says, and we also have a plate of cream.
I'll have a pint of ale, please.
I'll have a pint of ale and something roasted, if you have.
Okay. And what about you? He
Who?
looks at
Well, that was Sullivan.
I did say that. I said,
Yeah.
he looks at Adrid.
oh,
Oh, actually, I need to speak with you for a second, Elsa. I'll just follow you towards the kitchen. And
Okay.
can I just talk to her just out of earshot of the table? That's okay.
Yeah, you can follow her into the kitchen.
Yeah. I ask her if she recognizes. Oh, sorry. What was his name? Hallwinter. If like, I kind of try to subtly point him out and ask if she's seen this man before.
No, I haven't. Well, he was here with you, you know, when you
Yes, Elsa.
ordered the
I know that. I
room.
mean, have you seen him before today?
No, I don't think so.
Mhm.
I would have recognized someone eating like that. He looks like a nice fellow. But no, I've never seen him before. I
Okay.
wouldn't be. What? Do you think he's bad business?
No, not for you. We're just conducting a business deal with him, and we're not sure if he might be trying to maybe cheat us. We're not sure.
Then I suggest you go and talk to Darren Edermath. That's the orchard keeper and a former adventurer.
Yes. Okay. I jot this down in my notebook quickly. Thank you, Elsa. That's very helpful. And does he live nearby then? Oh, Darren.
My friend, this is Fandolin. Everything is nearby. I mean, it doesn't even take 10 minutes to go from one end of the town to the other.
Then I'm sure we'll find him in the morning. Thank you. Jot this down. Orchard keeper. Okay. Very good. Also, Elsa, what time do you get off work tonight?
Excuse me.
In an hour or two, I think.
God, poor Elsa.
It's getting really late.
Do you want to get drinks after, Elsa?
She blushes and says, okay.
Oh.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You have such lovely skin.
Okay. Okay, I'll meet you later, Elsa. Okay, and I head back to the others.
Yep.
And tell them about Darren Edermath, the former adventurer.
I want to show you a place.
Do not mention.
It's
Elsa.
to die for.
I want to show you the world.
And after a few minutes, Elsa comes to you with everything you have ordered.
Yeah, so what does Adrian collect? Is it teeth? Is it eyes?
So
What? What
No,
does
he's
who
being-
collect?
I'm implying that Adrian is a serial killer.
Yeah.
Anyway, I go back to my plate of vegetables.
So I assume everyone is like sitting on one, on the table together eating.
Yeah.
Midge, are your rats eating at the table?
Check your pockets for the rats.
Oh no.
They're hiding out of sight.
You notice that the rats are still in the pockets, sleeping.
Aww.
Okay.
Cute. And fluffy. Hopefully, breakfast will forget me from tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll
I guess-
see tomorrow.
Okay. Should
And
we end here so we can then pick up afterwards?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I
so what-
actually want to. I actually want to like end with like making my familiar and stuff, so we can like end where we head off to sleep before the next day. You know.
Also, like, Lady Raptor has a date apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can go upstairs. I'll have a date downstairs.
And
What
before that, I want to like I would like to explain the group what happened in the Lion Shield Crest shop and ask their like if they think it's a good idea for to like go for the rest of the inventory that they lost.
Okay.
So
I
you
would like to stock up on healing things if they sell anything like that. Yes.
We can most
I-
certainly check.
so you explained that she doesn't have the biggest inventory because someone has been stealing the caravan, stopping the caravans, but what she has, she is willing to sell for a discount.
Do you mention that she said something about a gang? Red Brands, was it?
Yeah, and I also mentioned that she offered to pay us if we get her lost inventory back to her.
Oh, we would need to get a cart.
We
Yeah,
could-
probably.
We could probably rent a cart from her, or she would like give us one if we confirm that we're going to do this.
Hmm.
Yeah, fair.
Should while we're in the area, we can help people out.
Mark driving on a cart to the place we already killed the goblin in, and gets paid for it. We already know the goblins are dead. The goblins are dead.
What do you think, Smidge? Mr. Smidge?
Yeah, I said yes. It's a good idea. I
Okay,
was
great.
my vote was already for a yes.
It's
Super.
agreed. And once we're done in this, once we're done doing our business in this town, preparing and stuff, we'll just head out back and look for like grab the rest of the stuff for Lion Shield.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm.
Oh, yeah,
Silver
and,
stands
I
up
remind-
and says, "Well, I'm going up to bed now, and I'll see you here at breakfast."
Good.
I just quickly
He
shout after him.
winks at Adrian and says, "Don't stay up too late."
Okay, I kind of blush and don't say anything.
I just quickly shout after him that you need to go over to what was the trading post called?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to go over to Barton's to explain why Grundar wasn't with you.
Tomorrow.
Well, yeah.
Mhm.
It's dark outside. I think he's either counting his inventory or sleeping.
Yeah, he said tomorrow, yeah.
He doesn't want to be disturbed. Don't disturb a dwarf when it's taking care of money.
Alright.
Swedish. What you lack in Haiti, they have in short and greediness.
Nice.
No comment.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go. I'm going to before I leave. I ask Adrian where is our room exactly, and I'll just head there and cast Find Familiar.
Yeah.
Yep. When you go up the stairs,
Mm-hmm.
you notice that there are one door on the left side and a few doors on the right side. When you open the door on the left side, you see another small hallway with 5 doors, of whom one is closed.
So I.
These 4 open doors
Mhm.
all look the same inside. There's a bed made for a medium-sized person.
Mhm.
In a corner, there's a window leading out, so you can see you don't really know what you're seeing, but it seems to just be of the village, of the city,
Mhm.
of the village. And in one of the corners, there's a small brazier with some small firewood and an empty kettle.
Perfect. I put I select the furthermost room in the hallway, and I put the kettle aside, and I start preparing everything for Find Familiar.
So you cast Find Familiar.
Yes.
So you start the brazier and wait until you have a nice glow
Mhm.
of the wood. You don't want open flames, you just want it to ember. And you pour down the ingredients and you follow your spellbook.
Okay.
And from the brazier, the smoke rises up and takes the shape of I don't know. Tell me, what is your familiar?
Okay. So here's my dilemma. On one hand, I really, really want a hawk, but
Ooh.
the thing is, the hawk might like the familiar is fully in under my control, right? It won't like go rogue a bit to hunt rats by chance.
Good question.
Because the description says it acts independently of me, but it always obeys my command.
Meaning that means that if you don't give it a command, it's gonna be doing whatever it would have done, that animal would have done. So I would suggest you give it some order to not do anything stupid like angering the rats.
And it would like follow it until it's killed.
Or you countermand it. Like saying, now it's okay to annoy the cats. The rats.
Okay. Nice. Okay, then I'll select a hawk as my familiar. And quick question: the description says that it's because it's not a beast; it's a celestial, fey, or a fiend. By like my choice. What's the difference between the three? Because I'm not really sure about that.
There are different things that affect celestials, fays, or find.
Mm-hmm.
And think of it more like celestials are more divine, like godlike.
Mm-hmm.
Fae are in the supernatural, fairies and the good type of supernatural stuff. And finds are more closer to the uh, evil stepmom than the nice fairy godmother on the scale of
Mm.
still on the fairy side, but think of it like a scale, Fey or Fiend. It's nice fairy godmother or not nice stepmother.
Huh.
And they are different environments, different spells, and also it's flavor.
It's a what?
Role-playing flavor. Like,
Oh.
do you want your familiar to be a Fey or a Fiend?
Yeah.
If you were a warlock, maybe it would have been. It would certainly take a matter since a warlock makes a pact with something which could be a celestial or a fee or a find. They even have one that's called the celestial or the fee and that.
Mhm.
So that's up to you. I
So
just need to know what you chose.
so it doesn't really matter which I choose.
It does not affect the stats. Really, no.
Okay, so then I think I'll go for Fae because it's not godlike like a celestial and stuff, so it's not gonna be like over the top, and it's also not gonna be an evil stepmom.
Yeah. And think of it like rock, paper, scissors, that they all have, depending on what you meet, they have their pros and cons.
Mm.
None is perfect.
Yeah, I imagine that.
So from the brazier, when you read your spell over it, smoke comes up, shapes itself into a hawk, and it lands on your bed, looking at you.
Nice.
And in your mind, you can hear it talk and
Whoa.
it says, "Hello, you have summoned me."
Uh,
You want
hold-
to read the terms and conditions?
quick question: can I talk to it telepathically, or can it talk to me only telepathically?
While your familiar is within 100 feet of you, you
Oh,
two can communicate telepathically with each other.
okay.
And within that distance, you can also, as an action, see through your familiar's eyes and ears until the start of your next round, which could be important
Oh, wow.
if exploring stuff.
So
Hmm.
cool.
Okay.
So it's just read up on the spells. On the spells.
Yeah, I see it now. Okay, so I communicate to the hawk. Kind of surprised. Wow, I can't believe that actually worked. Well, I'm
And
Val.
this has been taking 1 hour, this ritual.
Oh yeah, I know. I imagine I'm pretty much tired. Like after after the entire day and casting a spell for an entire hour. But I would like to like you know at least meet the familiar, like talk to him and do the small talk.
Yeah. You do the small talk as much as you want. What do you want to say to it?
So I say to the hawk, I'm Val. I've summoned you to assist me on my journeys. Do you have a name? Do you have anything that you would like to be called by?
Well, you summoned me, so usually it's you who decide what you're gonna call me. But I can name myself if you want to.
Um, hmm. I'm gonna ask the group. Do you guys have any good names for my familiar?
I don't think we're in a room with you. I
No,
thought we
yeah,
were-
I'm asking out of character.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't know. Eagerly?
You're gonna
Eagle.
name a hawk
Eagerly.
eagerly.
Eagle.
Yeah.
No.
Lucky.
Zephyr. Something like a wind name or the sky or something.
Hawkeye.
Oh, Hawkeye could actually be good.
Nimbus.
Dude, I'm
Like,
joking.
Don Falcone.
Lucky.
lucky.
You're naming
Lucky
your
is
hawk
lucky.
Hawkeye.
Fluin. It means feather in Welsh.
Burb. It means bird in internet slang.
Burb.
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 Or
Burb.
bib.
Bib the Hawk. Oh my god. Oh my
It's
god,
your
I'm
hawk.
really tempted. Yeah, it's a hawk.
You can think about this. You can take your time. It's okay.
Yeah, you can take until next session.
Okay. Yeah,
And-
then before I end this, I just while I'm considering your name, there's one important thing that you should know while you're going to be my familiar. Can I transmit him what Sullivan look like and his rats?
yeah, you can think. Yeah, think of it like you have a conversation, but telepathically.
Yeah, so I
Like,
basically describe to
speak-
him. Mhm.
So think of it like you describe what they look like.
Yeah, so I basically describe Sullivan and his rats, and I explained the hawk that the rats that are within Sullivan, and for that matter, any rats in general, unless I say so, are not to be harmed, injured, or annoyed in any way, shape, or form.
Does it mean that I need to help them always from danger, or just don't do any harm?
Just make sure you don't mess with them or annoy them in any way. That's like a good rule of thumb to keep.
Okay, and the hawk makes a saluting emotion with one of its wings.
Nice.
Okay.
By the way, do familiars need any sustenance? Because they're pretty much ashes, so I don't think so.
They are a combination of, in your case, a combination of being a fae and being a being of pure magic. So,
Okay, good.
that's the least of your problems.
Does he look like a normal hawk, or does he look like he's made of ash? Or
This
magic?
looks like a normal hawk. It doesn't
Okay.
act like a normal hawk because right now it's sitting on a bed saluting. But
Do I have anywhere that I can like oh wait, I do have a bedroll. So at this point, I unroll my bedroll and tell him that for now this can be your bed for you to use. Just so we can figure something out tomorrow.
he looks at you and says, and now I use he because the hawk looks at you and says, or I could just sit at the bedpost and sleep. I'm in the shape of a falcon or a hawk. Birds doesn't use beds.
I mean, whichever works for you. I don't mind, honestly.
Pretty
It
cute though.
quicker than you can blink. The hawk has tucked itself in on your bedroll with a blanket and a pillow pulled up and been like,
Nice.
anything else?
I think that's it. I'm going to think about naming my hawk. Until next session, I should probably have a good name for him.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
Good.
I'm
Tell
glad
us
you had
next
your
session then.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Well, obviously, thank you, Kim, for being DM. Thank you very
Oh
much.
yeah, thank you.
Mm.
Thanks, man.
Thank
Yeah,
So-
and Pro, thanks for setting up the stream, and thank you everybody for playing. Lots
Yeah.
of fun.
I
Yeah,
would like to say
and,
I was keeping a close eye on the viewer count, and we did have a bunch of like viewers here and there showing up, and one guy actually typed in chat. So
Okay, cool.
baby steps, baby steps.
Yeah,
Baby
and you can watch the YouTube channel anytime now. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to see if it's the same link once the archive of the stream shows up, and then I'll just post the link here and on the subreddit. If it's the same one for like if anyone wants to catch up.
Yeah, cool. Thank you.
that would be great. And we can continue with Adrian's date with drinks with Elsa later.
Okay.
Yeah.
In next session,
By
it's
the way, I wanted to add.
yeah.
Sit down there, and I ordered like a bunch of meat, and I'm sitting there drinking.
Yep.
And, like,
Remember that. Yeah, we are no, since not everyone is going to sleep. We have the Adrian part, so now don't remember you are there when we start next time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna type in the chat, like where everyone where each one of us is.
So you can keep track of what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, where is Cat? Is he still in the bar?
Oh yeah, I was still eating while Adrian went to talk and Val left to make his familiar. Although it's
So-
an hour later, so I guess I would have been going to bed as well.
Yeah.
You can only eat a roast for so long.
So Adrian is on a date. Sullivan, where are you again? You're still eating after that summon?
I'm sitting at the bar with a drink in hand and like some remains of on my plate, which I'm occasionally feeding to the rats.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so you're just enjoying yourself. Yeah.
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 Cool.
And what was the name of the guy that we saved again? Where is it?
Or something.
Ooh, something. Hoolwinter.
Hallwinter. Okay.
Sildar.
Wait. Guy, wait. Sildar Hallwinter.
Yes.
Sildar Hallwinter.
I typed it in the chat.
Thank you.
Thank you. Right.
Great. Then I'm gonna stamp out now.
Very cool. Yeah. Good.
Good night.
Yeah. Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.